High school football on Ticket TV is presented by Quirk Auto Group, Greenway Equipment, Brewer Redemption Center, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Pine Tree Solar, Next Home Experience, Northeast Driving School, Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, Dean's Detailing, Levesque Business Solutions, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Rebecca's Gift Shop, Height Family of Dealerships, Novus Glass, Firehouse Subs, County Physical Therapy, Flash Me Main Photo Booth Rentals, Chase's Family Restaurant and Hideaway Lounge, and the Coach House Restaurant. High school soccer on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout, Comfort Shoes and More, Autumn of Life Home Care, The Fitch Company, The Corner Store, Smith & Lane Pressure Washing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Loring Job Corps, and Hildreth Street Automotive. Also presented by Down East Toyota, Twin City Tire, Blackfly Coffee Company, C&K Variety, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Creative Options, Kia Van Sickle, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, and Mainly Eyes. High school football on Ticket TV is a production of Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and Sportsnet Maine. Now let's get you out to your game next on Ticket TV.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hermon High School in Pottle Field, and welcome to Friday Night Football here on Ticket TV. Tonight, a Class C North quarterfinal battle against the neighboring towns of Hampden Academy and the surrounding towns that go to Hampden Academy, and, of course, Hermon High School. Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark here at Pottle Field tonight. And, Ernie, we've got football weather tonight, a little crispness in the air, a little chill in the air, and looking forward to this one here as we get some more postseason action on Ticket TV.
Yeah, it is the end of October. It's low 40s temperature-wise, but field looks in remarkable condition given the rain that we've had over the last couple of weeks. We'll see what the next 2.5 hours does to it. But in the meantime, we're playing on natural grass here tonight in the Hermon Hawks, earning the number 2 seed and the chance to host this game on their home field against the number 7 Hampden Academy Broncos.
Friday Night Football on Ticket TV presented by Quirk Auto Group, one of the many fine sponsors for our broadcasts here on Ticket TV. And this is the Northeast Driving School pregame show as we get the starting lineups, rosters being introduced here at Pottle Field under the lights. Ernie, got a good crowd here tonight. And tell us about this Hampden Academy Bronco team. 2-6 coming in. Pretty good numbers on that roster.
Yeah, you really are. Close to 50 players. So while it's been a struggle here in the recent years for the Broncos, the numbers are the first thing that you need to get things going. And now it's just a question of developing that talent in order for the Broncos to look to move up from that 7th spot that they hold entering this year's playoffs. And then, of course, Hermon Hawks were in the Class C North Championship game last year, lost to Winslow, and that was despite being the last team in the state in 2021 to get their season started, missed the first 3 weeks due to COVID issues.
All right, we are going to take a timeout here in the pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the program histories. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
If you're tired of rising electric costs, Pine Tree Solar in Hermon can drastically lower or eliminate power bills for your home or business. Pine Tree Solar can even design and install off-grid systems for camps and remote locations. We are dedicated to making the process of going solar smooth and simple. Call us at 401-4300 or visit us online at pinetreesolar.com, where our local solar energy experts will give you a free solar energy consultation. Pine Tree Solar. Go green while saving green.
What's the biggest craze this fall for parties and get-togethers? It's Flash Me Maine. Photo booths are a fun, exciting way to capture memories at your party or event. And Flash Me Maine is the premier photo booth rental company. The Magic Mirror booth is the most elegant, modern, sleek, and stunning booth currently available. Then there's the Flash Me Maine Duo booth, a hybrid booth that is portable. Flash Me Maine has dozens of props and backgrounds to choose from. Their goal is to make sure you have fun and that your photo booth photos make memories to last a lifetime. Let Flash Me Maine photo booth rentals make your next get-together a blast. Find them on Facebook or at flashmemaine.com.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekend with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
We can go into a room and have absolutely nothing in there, nothing on the windows, no color, no character, no tone to a room.
That's, I think, where we're strongest, is being able to help someone envision what's going to go in that window.
And we leave, it's totally transformed into something that the customer wants it to be. We've often been told we make a room look better just by leaving it.
At Acadia Federal Credit Union, we care about our members.
Thank you. We care. Have a good day.
We care about our members.
We care. We care about each other.
Acadia Federal Credit Union is an unusual financial institution because we care deeply about our members, our communities, and each other.
Acadia Federal Credit Union, serving northern and eastern Maine with 8 branch locations.
We have an amazing team here at Hiteford. I run the place. No, you won't use that, right? The Heights care about their employees. They are a family. That meant a lot to me, and they care about this town. They want this town to succeed.
I always joke around that we come in to hang out and once in a while we accidentally sell a car. We're all friends here. Our customers aren't customers, they're friends, and friends and their family.
And we are back here at Pottle Field. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, and our Ticket TV crew getting set for this matchup here tonight between number 7 Hampden Academy, number 2 Hermon. Hawks playing on their home turf here at Pottle Field. And before we get to the kickoff, Ernie, very quickly, let's check in on the program histories. We'll start with the Broncos of Hampden Academy. And it's been a tough road to hoe, but maybe some signs of hope.
It's been a struggle, but here we're in a playoff game tonight with great numbers on the sideline for the Broncos and a chance to build on a season when they've gotten 2 wins, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's more than they've had the last 3 seasons combined.
All right, sidewinding kick after a hop, picked up around the 15-yard line, and the Broncos will push it up over the 30. So decent field position for Hampden Academy as we get this ball game underway, and we take a look at the Hawk program history.
Of course, the Hawks' deceiving record last year, 2-3. That's because they missed their first 3 games of the season last year due to
Tough
COVID.
to win when you can't play.
Exactly, but they got on a winning streak late and wound up advancing to the Class C North Championship game. So a pretty good job there. That's the second time in 3 years they've reached that regional final, also doing it during that 7-1 season.
All right, here we go. Broncos in the white, Hawks in the blue jerseys and the black pants. And the Broncos are going to run it on the first play. Not much there. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Carry there by number 20, Logan Burns. He's a senior. Again, good crowd here tonight. You see a student section across the way, Ernie, as we gaze across the gridiron, representing Hampden Academy.
I mean, it's a cool night, but it's a nice night. There isn't a cloud in the sky, for one thing, so no chance of weather beyond the temperature.
I'm going to do this again, Ernie. So tonight I was prepared for everything. I brought propane tanks. You're familiar with my propane heaters.
Oh, yes.
Thought we might be outside. Here's Burns again, now working the right side. And again, a swarming defense by the Hawks. And Burns is dropped, I believe, for about a yard loss. So we take a look at it here, and you can just see those blue jerseys swarming around the ball.
Yeah, great pursuit as they've got Hampden running from left to right, trying to get wide, get outside the interior defense, but good pursuit from the linebackers in the secondary early on to prevent the Broncos from gaining any ground. It's going to be 3rd and 11 now.
3rd down and 11 here for the Broncos. Going to go to the air, rolling out to the right, some running room there. It's going to be short of the first down marker, but about a 6-yard pickup. Quarterback for the Broncos, Nick Johnston, just a sophomore. And it's going to bring up 4th down and about 6 yards to go. And the Broncos will get into punt formation here. Andrew Hennigan, another sophomore, plays tight end and defensive end as well. Pretty good punt there, Ernie.
Yes.
Taken at the 22 and heading upfield and being wheeled out of bounds, and a flag coming in. Tackle made there by number 2, Dylan Bubar. And on the receiving end, it was Nate Sullivan. It was check that, not Nate Sullivan. That was Bruce Coulter, Bud Coulter, sophomore.
So it's, I believe it's a horse collar on the penalty. As you watched him spinning around, he grabbed him up behind the neck, and that's where the personal foul penalty is going to come into play. And so,
yeah, you
gain
grab
the field position here.
Anything in that area of the neck, using the jersey, shoulder pads. I'm going to nip you for that, especially if you're spinning the guy down, as happened in that case.
So suddenly, what began as good coverage, it turns into great field position for the Hawks as they start out from their own 45.
Well, they're very attractive uniforms, Ernie. Nothing wrong with the uniforms of the Hawks from an aesthetic standpoint.
Oh, gosh, no.
However, from a vision standpoint, they are certainly taxing. Challenging, to say the least, and that's going to be close to the line to gain, maybe a little shy.
That was Gavin Coombs, a senior, number 9.
Well, look at you showing off.
Well, I'm not looking at the field. I'm looking at the monitor. But a good play off the start for Hermon. Picked up about 9 on that first down run.
Second down.
I'm just thankful we have Rick Sinclair to be our eyes tonight to be able to catch all
Look
these
at him.
numbers.
I don't know. He's got Coke bottle glasses on.
He's got an appointment
We're in
with the eye
trouble.
doctor he's not telling us about.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
We're doomed. All right, straight up the gut. That's going to be enough for the first down. Not much more. Maybe a yard pickup there, yard and a half. And it'll be first down Hawks now working in Hampden Academy territory. Just underway here at Pottle Field. Yeah, you mentioned the turf. We'll take a look at it after this game. Certainly we've had our share of precipitation over the last couple of weeks here. What was it, 3, maybe 4, at least 3 significant rainstorms.
Yes.
And it's wreaked havoc. Like if I see one more venue or time change.
Yeah, we had no clue what we were doing tomorrow.
Last 24 hours. It has been a wild ride, to say the least. And here's a run on the right side. Is that Bud Coulter?
Indeed it is.
It is. Coulter's going to move the chains again. Little end-around action.
But he does a good job. He's very fast, one thing, but he does a good job kind of waiting the play out in terms of where to turn and gets downfield inside the 30 at about the 26.
Good hustling tackle there by Andrew Kraus.
Plus 19 on that gain by Coulter.
Handoff. Up the middle. Good yardage again for the Hawks. Gaping hole. And picking up another first down is going to be Gary Glidden. So we see it from field level, Ernie. Good push by that O-line.
Glidden's had a big senior season, and one reason why is pretty stout offensive front that's created opportunities for him, but he has really stepped up his game as well to be one of the top running backs around.
It's good to look at that Hampden sideline, though, and see a fair amount of bodies over there. We talked about it earlier in the pregame show, but that has been a challenge for Bronco football in recent years to draw the numbers. But 48, that certainly is a good start here in this 2022 season. Again, I think that's Glidden. He's looking for the end zone. Glidden, he'll dance in. And there you go. Hawks with a quick strike here in this first quarter. First possession of the ball game. And again, great blocking in front of Glidden. Cuts it to the outside and across the goal line.
5 plays, 55 yards on a drive set up by that horse collar penalty that gave the Hawks 15 yards before they had a play from scrimmage.
So 6-0 Hermon, 8:43 on the clock. If Rick Sinclair ever orders uniforms like this again, he agrees.
I think he had those glasses on when he ordered them.
That one is wide left. And it's going to remain a 6-0 lead for the Hermon Hawks. I want to thank all of our presenting sponsors, including Greenway Equipment Sales. How will you make the most of your land? Nothing runs like a deer. Visit them at greenwayequipment.com. And also want to thank Brewer Redemption Center in the North Brewer Shopping Center. 391 North Main Street in Brewer. Another one of our very supportive presenting sponsors here on Ticket TV. Mentioned we take a look at the rosters. Let's start with the Broncos here, Ernie.
Yes. Fairly hardy senior class, but if you look in terms of the future, you look down there and you see 33.
If I had a telestrator,
yes,
I'd be circling the bottom of that graphic.
33 freshmen and sophomores. Not too many juniors coming back as seniors next year, but certainly they have got the foundation there with the younger classes.
I've got a list of future advancements for our broadcasts, and I'm going to have our guys research the telestrator.
Okay. Do I get one?
Yes,
Or do
you would
okay.
have it.
I would have it. Okay,
you would
good.
have it. You're the color guy.
God, I'll show you some art.
Color guys always have the telestrator. This one's end over end, and it's going to drop at about the 20-yard line. Picked up there by Hampden. You can tell that field's a little slick on the return there for the Broncos. That's Andrew Cody, a sophomore. He started to veer right, put on the brakes. You could see him slide just about a foot there, Ernie, and then he cut it back to the near side and hauled down.
Up to the 21.
past the 20-yard line there.
Of course, Hampden plays its home games and practices, I would assume, on turf. So they're not perhaps as used to the conditions as the Hawks are.
Sophomore quarterback Johnston from the shotgun and running it to the right side and going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
Kochendorfer.
Everything's going wide for the Broncos, testing that speed of the Hermon defense, and the Hawks have been equal to the task here so far.
It's going to be a 2-yard loss, set up 2nd and 12 here for the Broncs. Just about 4 minutes into this ball game. I want to thank one of our other presenting sponsors. That would be Acadia Federal Credit Union, bringing you high school sports here on Ticket TV. Good snap to Johnston. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, quick fire near the sideline. Is going to be caught. That'll result in about a 5-yard gain for the Broncos. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, Andrew Cody there on the reception, and try a little something different then. Nice spot to throw the ball to ensure the completion there. Picked up of about 4, looks to be.
Well, about a 6-yard pickup there. They were
okay. They were 12. It was
yeah.
12. 2 plus 4 is 6. Yeah.
Thank you.
Just more of an English person.
Or 12 minus 6.
Math is a struggle.
Also 6. All right, pass is complete. Again, in front of that Hampden sideline. It's going to be short of the line to gain.
It's been a long day.
And it's going to bring up 4th down. I guess it was not complete.
No.
The turf. Incomplete pass. Again, I think if you put you, me, and Rick's eyesight together, we might have one.
Yeah.
We got a Hermon Hawk down, quickly to his feet in the middle of the field, and the Broncos will touch that one down at about the 28-yard line of Hermon as they take over for the 2nd time in this ball game. And our 5th and final presenting sponsor, Pine Tree Solar, helping bring you high school sports on Ticket TV. We're winding things down here in the fall. We got a couple of soccer games coming up tomorrow. Postseason games, one in Old Town, one at Cameron Stadium, involving a Class D matchup. And then we're going to have another soccer game on Monday. We'll talk about these here very shortly. And then from there on out, Ernie, we're going to be at the football fields.
Got a day-night doubleheader tomorrow.
Yes, a morning.
A
morning night.
Really, day-night doubleheader.
All right, handoff up the middle. And again, good hole there for
Glidden.
Glidden, still on his feet, and finally roped down, but not before. He takes it out near the 40-yard line, just over the 40. What a tough runner Glidden is.
Yeah, good blocking up front, but tremendous leg strength here by Glidden. Relatively low center of gravity, and he just keeps churning.
Backing. He's got it in reverse.
Oh, haven't had a chance to see him play until tonight here this season, but no, he's been having a big year, and you can see why. 41. 13 yards on that gain.
Handoff up the middle. It's going to be Glidden. Why not? He is reeling off another big gain here into Hampden territory and run out of bounds near the 40 of the Broncos. I believe he's inside that 40-yard line to the 39.
Good speed after he gets open as well, and again, tough to bring down. Can't bring him down high, and then you go for his legs, and there's a lot of strength there. Ball was spotted at the 39 of Hampden, so that's 11. That's 20 yards, and he's already got 60 yards rushing, and we're not halfway through the first quarter yet.
So another set of downs. Whoops, one side of the field was not on the same page with the rest of the Hawks.
The receivers were on the same page as each other.
Trips in motion. They were in sync. Kyle Gallant, the head coach, takes a swig of water.
Kyle in his 6 years, the head coach for the Hawks.
So that penalty makes it 1st and 15 for Hermon. Ball at the Bronco 44. Snap is clean. Roll to the right, looking downfield, nothing there, and the Broncos are going to pick up a sack. That is about a 12-yard loss there on that sack by Hampden Academy.
Andrew Kraus, number 72, 57, also in the neighborhood. Ethan Miller, another senior, and they were persistent. Just waiting to see if Kokosko was just going to kind of throw it away, but never had the chance, and that's a big loss for the Hawks. Loss of 12 on that.
And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 29. Certainly the Hawks are capable, but the Broncos looking for a turning point in this contest here tonight. Handoff, Glidden, straight up the middle, and again, he's pulling Broncos with him. Decent gain there, close to 7. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 22. Yeah, 72 for Hampden. Andrew Kraus, senior, offensive lineman, defensive lineman. He's been all over the field here in the first 7.5 minutes of this one.
He really has, really active. Don't have heights and weights on Hampden, but he's a pretty big kid too, playing that left defensive end.
I think it's 72 in defensive ends. I hate to bring this up because I hate the Cowboys, but I think I've Ed Too Tall Jones.
Oh, Ed Too Tall, yeah.
Here's a fire downfield, and it's going to be picked off by the Broncos. Turning it upfield, will pick up the number here momentarily, but dropped near midfield.
Aiden Kochendorfer, number 3 on that. 2 receivers over in the area, really 3 receivers, but Kochendorfer sees the ball first and steps up, makes the interception and run back. We do have a flag on the play, and it looks like, I haven't seen the call yet. Here we go. Going to be holding on, it's either holding or blocking the back on Hampden, so that's going to negate the.
After the interception?
Well, I don't believe so. Let's find out. Looks like Hermon still.
No, it's going to be Hampden ball.
It is Hampden ball.
Yeah.
So on the on the return.
All right, so 1st and 10 for Hampden Academy. They're going to start at their own 38, 39-yard line. Oh, now they're from the point of the foul.
Blocking the back on the return.
So from the spot.
Yeah. By Hampden, but they do have the ball, and that's.
Yeah, you have the ball. Hermon kept off the board. 6-0 lead for the Hawks. 4:05 left to go in the first quarter. Johnston, handoff, and again, very short gain there, if any. That stout defensive line for the Hawks brings down Kochendorfer. Got back to the original line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. So right now, that Hampden Academy coaching staff looking for something to put a dent in this Hermon defense.
Yeah, Hermon with good size up front.
Snap a little high. Johnston hauls it down. He's got a little room as he takes it left. Gets it out over the 35 to about the 37, and it's going to bring up 3rd and short here for the Broncos. Good run there by the sophomore quarterback. Good awareness, too. I think the play was thrown off just a little bit, the timing thrown off just a little bit with the slightly high snap, and he was very decisive.
Yeah, he just made the decision. Once the snap went awry, he was able to get it. He was going to go. He was going to try to do anything. I think his other option was to hand it off, but the snap too high to do that.
Now Johnston under center. And they run it to the right side, bouncing out to the right side, but a loss there as Logan Burns is brought down Thought he had a little daylight.
Yeah, he was looking for a place to cut up and just never found it. Looks like Glidden on the tackle there. Just couldn't find that one little hole he needed to be able to cut up and pick up the yard or two he needed for the first down. So now it's going to be 4th and about 3, it looks like.
4th and 3, and the Broncos will punt. Get it off. Relatively short kick compared to the others, but that football taking some Bronco bounces, and it'll be touched inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, good high return, no coverage. No return possibility there.
High school football on Ticket TV, brought to you by Next Home Experience. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes all over Maine. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
35-yard punt, no return. That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad net. When all is said and done. Third possession of the evening for the Hermon Hawks. They lead at 6-0. Scored on their first possession. Glidden with a touchdown run. So we head towards the home stretch in this first quarter. And this is Bud Coulter again. He's got the first down and more. And he is hauled down near midfield. Coming up just shy of the 50-yard line. Big gainer there for Bud.
He's very quick, and he also can hide behind his blockers as well. Not the tallest guy in the world, but certainly uses everything to his advantage. And just a sophomore, very productive player for Kyle Galland's club. Gets it out near midfield. It's going to call that a gain of 20. First down for the Hawks.
He may not be the biggest player on the field, but he's one of the toughest, to be sure.
2 carries, 39 yards already.
Minute and a half left to go here in the first. And they're going to give up the middle. Good defense there. And again, it's number 72, Kraus. And he's been watching some NFL, college football, based upon.
Sure
take
has.
a look at that. There he goes.
Yep. No gain there. That's a big stop on Glidden. His first carry went for 1 yard, but since then it was 17, 9, 13, 20, and 8. Before that, no gain, and 2nd and 10 now coming up for Hermon.
Disappointed, Aaron. I can't see any moon here. I did on the
I
way
know.
in.
I saw a little one.
I saw a crescent.
Yeah. We were here for a playoff game with Oceanside. I think it was 3 years ago now.
A night similar to this.
Yeah, a little colder, actually.
Yeah.
And it couldn't have been a larger moon. I mean, we really didn't need the lights.
No.
For a lot of the stuff.
We kept one of our cameras on it for a long. There's Kraus again. And there he goes again.
Yes.
And Glidden is dropped for a loss.
That's Kraus. Fights off a blocker.
This guy's a force.
And then Glidden runs right at him, and that's not a good idea. Loss of 2 on that play.
3rd down and 12 here for the Hawks. Trying to pick up a win here tonight. Get things rolling in the postseason. Advance to the semifinals. Of course, they made it all the way to the regional championship game last year.
Winner of this game plays the winner of Oceanside and I believe MCI.
Yes.
Next weekend.
I heard you talking about that on the drive this afternoon. That's going to do it for the first quarter of action here at Pottle Field. After 1, Hermon 6, Hampden nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on Ticket TV.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? When the forecast calls for nasty weather, all roads lead to down east. With Toyota's impressive lineup of 15 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, you're sure to find a model and payment that's right for you. Don't see it on our lot? Here's the latest update on models arriving soon. Pre-order yours now for the fastest delivery. When Maine roads get messy, all roads lead to down east. Your four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive headquarters on Wilson Street in Brewer.
Welcome back to Pottle Field. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, and you see the student body out tonight to root on their home team, the Hermon Hawks. And our fan cam brought to you by Flash Me Maine Photo Booths. And we do have a good crowd here tonight on both sides. Hermon with the football under duress. Their quarterback, and scooting out of bounds for the Hawks is Johnny Kokoska. Johnny Kokoska, a guy we've talked about a lot over the last few years here, Ernie.
Certainly has. Hasn't thrown the ball much yet, but okay. Yeah, we mentioned the winner of this game playing the winner of the Oceanside MCI contest. That's 3 versus 6, number 3 Oceanside, out to a 14-0 lead over MCI early in that contest.
Now, in Ernesto's surefire prognostications on the drive, as we were talking about before, who did you go with in that game?
I went with Oceanside.
Oceanside.
By the way, it's now the Ernesto's so-so prognostications.
After last
week, yeah.
Just barely over 500. Kokoska near side. He's got Coulter. Coulter pushed out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. And that'll move the chains. No flags on the field.
There is a flag on the play.
Spoke
too soon.
There it is. There was humanity in front of it, and it's going to be a hold against the Hawks, and that will negate. That's a well-executed play there, but
it's a fourth down play.
Maybe a little help. These two teams did play earlier in the season, back on September 30th, and it was a 59-12 win for the Hermon Hawks. Again, Hawks 5-3. They suffered a tough loss last time out.
Yes, Madomic Valley. Essentially the battle for the number 1 seed. And credit Madomic Valley, last 2 weeks of the season, edged Oceanside by 3. Arch rival Midcoast game there. And then knocked off the Hawks by 2, 14-12 to earn that number 1 seed. Although the conference championship game, regional is played at a neutral site.
We'll take a look at the final 4 games for both of these teams here shortly. It's 4th down and out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down marker. And Hampden's going to take over.
Is that Kokoska? It is.
Yep. Pulled down from behind, just a couple yards shy of that line to gain. So Hampden gets the ball back as Hermon turns it over on downs after being denied on that 4th and 15 play. And Broncos good field position, their own 43.
4th and 15, picked up 14.
Here's Burns. Burns looking for a seam somewhere. Not much there. He'll pick up a yard. Mentioned Kyle Gallant in his 6th year for the Hermon Hawks. He's assisted by Troy Bennett, Andrew Bouchard, Seth Bussell, Matt Farnham, Connor Patton, Gary Swoboda, and Ryan Waning. And the coach for the Broncos is Andrew Logan.
Former lineman at Bangor High School back in the day, if I remember correctly.
One thing I was going to say, we saw Hampden last year, and again, it was against one of the best teams in the state. But it just seems like they're bigger this year. A little bit of extra size. It's not helping right here, as again, that defense for Hermon dropping a Bronco for a loss.
I think that
Carried
was
there by
Glidden again.
Kochendorfer. Glidden doing it on both sides of the football.
Yeah, Glidden did a nice job of fighting off a blocker to maintain his balance long enough for Kochendorfer to come to him. And he made the tackle for a 4-yard loss. And it looks like we're going to have a stoppage here. Timeout Hampden.
Timeout called by Hampden. And you know what? I think that's a veteran call by Andrew Logan. It's early in the game, down by just 6. You'd have to say Hermon would be heavily favored based upon the standings and the previous game. But you're right in this one. It's a one-score game. Here you want to, number one, you want to avoid the turnover.
Right.
You don't want to force something, and have it result in a turnover.
But you have decent field position here too.
Right.
So if you've got, you get a chance to make a play, get a first down, or put yourself in position to make a decision on fourth down. If it gets to that too. Because
they've been punting well tonight,
right.
so keep the field position in your favor.
Or you can, go for it on a 4th and 2 from near midfield. I mean, you have nothing to lose really in this game. I mean, you lost to this team by 40 points first time around, and nobody expects you to win this game except your coaching staff and your families. So
this
we'll
timeout, pardon me, Ernie. This timeout brought to you by Bangor Window Shade, 105 Main Street in downtown Bangor.
I mentioned some of the games that will be airing on Ticket TV. The Hermon girls soccer team, undefeated this season, they're back in action tomorrow, hosting Oceanside at Hampden Academy on the turf. Game time for that girls soccer semifinal, 2 o'clock.
Johnston zips one, and that's going to be picked off. And it is Coulter, I believe. Yes, Bud Coulter with a pick. And that's the one thing the Broncos wanted to avoid, and Hermon's going to start at their own 45.
Just overthrew Dylan Bubar by a little bit, and Coulter back there to make the play and stymie the threat. So they were going for the first down there with the pass play. Just a little bit overthrown, and Coulter, Johnny on the spot for the turnover.
All right, another tough task here for the Bronco defense. Glidden gets the call, cuts it back inside, pushes upfield. He'll pick up about 7. Going to bring up 2nd and 3 for the Hawks.
Yeah, good blocking there. Move the pile downfield, and then whatever wasn't moving, Glidden moved it. The extra yards there. Pick up of about 7 on that first down carry.
Second and 3. Handoff. And caught in the backfield. That's going to result in a 1-yard loss. Glidden with the carry again.
Yeah, some good penetration there by number 22, Andrew Hennigan. Didn't make the tackle, but forced Glidden to slow up, and that allowed some of Hennigan's mates to move up and cost Glidden a 1-yard loss on the play.
Now, we didn't finish our Moon story from a couple years ago on that chilly night while you and I were waxing poetic about just about every sports topic that was out there.
We had plenty of time, didn't we?
Our crew was getting
a
little anxious. In fact, I think at the end they were quite upset with us.
I think they just didn't pull the plug at some point. Now we had all that light. We just wanted to take advantage of it.
Yes, just wanted to suck it all in. All right, 3rd and 4, and a quick fire. It's knocked down. Knocked down by number 71, Wyatt Newell, another big defensive lineman.
They got some height. They got
They
some height
do.
there between
Kraus and Newell.
and then even Hennigan.
22
is pretty tall back there. Where he's playing, looks like he's playing on that right defensive end.
So
Perhaps
now the
linebacker.
decision here for Coach Kyle Gallant. Went for it on 4th and 15 in the middle of the field. Got to think he's going to go for it on 4th and 4 in the middle of the field.
Yeah,
Kokoska back in the huddle with the play. Two receivers wide to the near side, 2 to the right. Kokoska surveys the situation. He's got Glidden in the backfield. That's Coulter in motion, and they're going to hand it to Bud. He quickly turns it upfield. He's going to be denied. Hampden, for the second time in about the last 10 minutes, has thwarted a 4th down effort here by the Hawks.
Gage Higgins, you see him come up right there from the secondary level and make the stop, but that's pretty impressive stuff by the Broncos defensively here so far in this game.
Especially the way it started.
You're right.
They were getting shredded.
Yeah, 5 plays, 55 yards on the opening drive. It was 6-0 in a hurry, but offensive pace has slowed since then.
8.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Johnson wheels, fires to the near side. I think that's a good thing that happened right there for the Broncos that Bubar couldn't get to that pass because he was going to be dropped for a loss. Bronco defender right there. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Firehouse Subs. For a limited time, you can enjoy a different handcrafted medium sub at a special price for every day of the week. The daily medium sub special only at Firehouse Subs, 920 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor and at firehousesubs.com. Johnston under center. 2 backs in the backfield. This one is pitched to Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer is going to pick up a couple yards there on that play.
Hermon's just doing a great job of beating Hampden to the corner on those wide runs that the Broncos like to do. They've had several of them here so far and really haven't gotten anything out of them.
Hawks have been in pursuit here tonight. 3rd down, 8 for the Broncos. Johnston is going to take it himself, tucks it under, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 4th down and 10 yards to go, maybe 9.
Smith on the tackle. Going to have a punt. I want to say something about Alex Smith when we get a chance here in a minute.
The Broncos have a 1st down?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Ooh, that was close call right there. Running start there for Coulter, and he'll be brought down, but a flag comes in.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a face mask situation or not, but it was awful high on the tackle, and we'll see what the call is.
Face mask, horse collar, something in that vicinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything around the head and neck is going to get the officials' attention.
See what the call is here real quick.
Andy Constantine. We've seen a lot of Andy this year.
Yes, he's following us around.
He's like a...
That's going to be a hold on Hampden. So that's going to work against the Broncos.
Across the 30, across the 35.
Yeah,
that's
it is.
a 15-yard penalty.
It is a face mask. We're in agreement here. It was what we saw, and it's going to give Hampden much better field position.
Hermon.
Hermon at the 37, the Hawks 37.
Glidden the carry, darts through the opening, spins. That is his trademark move, the spinning action, sometimes going in reverse. He's across midfield, across the 45 of Hampden. We do have a flag, though. There was a hole that opened up there quickly. Glidden seized the opportunity, but it is coming back.
Yeah,
holding
hold against
Hermon.
The Hawks. But you do have to sacrifice your body to make a tackle on.
Whew. Usually it's
Glidden.
3 or 4 guys
Gary
sacrificing their body.
Smokes. You see guys trying to arm tackle, and they just don't have a shot. Very rugged kid. The hold's going to negate that gain and create 1st and long now for Hermon. About the 27. That's a 10-yard penalty, so 1st and 20.
Hawks to the line. Kokoska turns, hands it off. Glidden pounds into that line of Hampden, but he'll pick up a few, but not much given up there by the Bronco D.
Well, that was the big boys, Kraus and Wyatt Newell there combining on that tackle. 72 and 71. Not this time, they said. Quite a combination there for
they are
Andrew Logan's club. Because Logan, an old lineman, like I said before, from Bangor High School back in the day. And he's been working with these guys, and pretty good size up front there, too, for the Broncos.
We've got ourselves a ball game here, just a one-score affair. Hermon on top, looking for more. It's going to be 2nd down and 16 here for the Hawks. Kokoska under center. Rolling to his right, fires right, pass is caught. That might be Glidden over there.
Yes.
pick up 3 or 4, but nothing more than that.
First completion of the game for Kokoska. They've been 0 for 2 before that with an interception. Good short tackle there.
They're down in 12 here for the Hawks. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by County Physical Therapy. Experience, modern facilities, quality care, and, of course, results. The choice is clear. County Physical Therapy, 82 Sylvan Road in Bangor. 5.5 left to go here in the first half. Big spot in this game. Can Hampden keep it a one-score affair, or can Hermon keep this drive alive? 3rd and 12. Kokoska rolling to the near side. Looking downfield. Pressure coming from behind and to his right. Throws to the near sideline.
Oh.
Pass is caught. They're going to say he was out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Whoa.
Whoa, emphatic call by the official on the near side.
Boy, some pretty impressive work by Kokoski to kind of lengthen the play out.
Throw across
and
your body.
Finally throws it across his body
Yeah.
over one defender. Hannigan was pretty tall, but you could see where he was out of bounds as catch was made.
Get Nate Bailey to freeze that highlight there as he stepped on the sideline. Ticket TV crew here tonight. Nate Bailey directing our broadcast. Alex Mooney working the scoreboard. Matthew Cunha on camera, leading our crew there, along with Trinity Plord and Nathan Welch. Ooh, this is a short punt, low punt, and wow, it's going to stop
No bounce
right
either.
at the 45-yard line. So, Hampden Academy down by 6 will take over here with exactly 5 minutes on the clock here at Pottle Field. Our broadcast tonight also brought to you by Chase's Restaurant and Hideaway Lounge, where good food and great fun meet. Chase's Family Restaurant, 1575 Hammond Street in Bangor. Check them out.
Just 15 total yards for the Broncos so far, so the defense has shown. Let's see if they can
Hampden looking for their
capitalize.
first down. Oh, looks like somebody jumped. Might have been the Hawk on the left end.
Looks like offside, so that'll be 1st and 5. So there's a immediate break. You take every break you can get when you're trying to pull off the upset.
So it'll be 1st and 5.
I was going to say, we mentioned Alex Smith before the game. The color guard for the national anthem was made up entirely of Hermon High School football players. Cadet First Lieutenant Alex Smith, Cadet Sergeant First Class Carter Moses, Cadet Private Michael Renee, Cadet Private Gavin Appleby, and Cadet Private Evan Decker. So additional duties. I think that's somewhat of a tradition here. We see a lot of football players being involved in that operation. The Hawk Battalion Cadets.
That could be the first down for the Broncos. It is. Kochendorfer with the carry.
Move the chains.
Got 5. Yeah, it was a very cool scene out there near midfield with the 5 members of the Hawk football team in the color guard. Johnston, the quarterback. And that's going to be a loss for the Broncos. Again, Hampden trying to work those edges, those ends. And
yeah, Hunter Keller, 56, was on top of the ball carrier as soon as he got the ball, and there was plenty of help there as well, including big number 77, Jacob Dow. Loss of 4 on that play.
2nd and 14 for Hampden Academy. Johnston rolls to the right, looking to the near sideline, a little too far for the intended receiver. As intended for Andrew Cody, the sophomore wide receiver. And it's going to make it 3rd and 14. Mentioned Andrew Logan, the head coach of the Broncos. He's assisted by Ryan Grindle, John Chase, Luis Martinez, Ryan Russell, Mike Lawrence, Kurt Giles. And who's this guy? Tim Throckmorton.
I don't know.
What'd Sinclair say?
He's new to the area. He's, yeah.
Outsider.
Suburbs.
Yeah. from away. Big play in this one. Oh, snap is over the head of the quarterback. Johnson retrieves it, but he's got no chance. Is that Grindle in there?
I think it was Glidden.
Oh, Glidden, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just said Grindle, one of the assistant coaches. All right, so Glidden with the sack officially.
And now we get a timeout. Hermon.
Significant loss there for the Broncos. And it's going to bring up
the 34. So that's minus 17 on that.
Looks like fourth and 30.
Yeah.
31.
What town's over that way, Jim?
Town is over that way. Is it is Glenburn over there? Where is
yeah,
it?
I think it could be.
In that direction?
I think you're right. 4th and Glenburn.
3:45 left to go. High school sports on Ticket TV, brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales. Your best bet for a quality pre-owned vehicle is Fairway Auto Sales in Hancock, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan. We're also brought to you by Novus Glass. Call Novus Auto Glass today to get your windshield repaired or replaced. The number at Novus Auto Glass, 945-6688. Get the punt off. It's high. It's going to come down around the 42-yard line. Again, taking a Hampden bounce for a few extra yards. And they will touch it at the 38 of Hermon, and that's where the Hawks will take over with 3:35 left to go in the first half. And Ernie, this is an extremely important 3:35 for both teams.
Well, it really is. I mean, Hampden Academy defensively has done a great job since the opening moments of this game in terms of hanging around against a team that scored 59 points on it during the regular season. And if they can get to the locker room 6-0 down, then they've got to be feeling tremendous. Yet, plenty of time for Hermon to use all the weapons it has offensively to gain the momentum before we go into the break.
Oh, yep, went down. Carry there by Gavin Coombs, lost his footing as he was trying to make a cut-up field. So you take a look at it from field level here. Plants, lost it, and once you touch
that knee,
in high school and college, you're down.
Picked up a couple yards there. Actually, the field's held up pretty well here with almost a half a play, considering how much rain there has been in the area to this day. I expected Mud City by the start of the second quarter.
Glidden up the middle, takes it up to the 45. That'll be 7-yard pickup, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Oh, pardon me.
No, you're right. It was a 5-yard game, but 3rd and 3.
Yep. I think Rick Sinclair was even watching warm-ups to see how they affected the turf here at Pottle Field.
Was he using those X-ray glasses he's been using during the game? Yeah. I'm going to try to borrow them in the second half.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. Inside handoff. And let's see, it's going to be a close call. I think the spot's going to give it to him. Should be a first down here for Hermon based upon my precision eyesight. No, I was right the first time.
There you go.
Don't second guess
Trust
yourself.
your first instinct.
All right, the cowbells ring here at Pottle Fields. First down, Hawks. Trying to take some momentum into the break. Defensive stand here for Hampden would give them some momentum. Knowing just one score would tie this one up.
Not sure how many timeouts Hermon has left. Maybe just one.
Broncos with wins over MCI and Old Town. Old Town victory coming at the very end of the regular season. Here's Kokoska coming near side again, throwing across his body, and it's off the fingertips of Bud Coulter. Out of bounds, incomplete pass, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Let's take a look at the Hermon Hawk roster.
Yeah, 7 seniors, but some significant seniors. You look at the likes of Case and Flanders, Johnny Kokoska, Gavin Coombs, Gary Glidden, Jacob Dow, but 17 members of the freshman class. Good numbers for the Hawks, and they have actually they've got one of the better youth programs around here now. Big numbers throughout the system here, and it's led to consistent, solid play at the varsity level.
And Hermon, a community that continues to grow. This one slung to the near sideline, and wow, that was.
Well, how do you catch that and then land and not be out of bounds?
Can we take it?
I'm not. Well, they call it good, but I'm not.
I know.
His foot. See,
do we have the begin? Here it is.
Let's see it.
Nate is
hard
trying
to see
let him come down, Nate. Here he is. Ooh,
he's
man.
out.
Wow.
Yeah, he was out, but play on. I just didn't know how they could stop the play without him being out of bounds, right? Because he wasn't touched at that point.
But he got a foot in?
Well, it would have been the second one, not the first one, right? We saw the first one on the line. We're all human.
3rd down and 2. Kokoska to his right. He's got some running room, all kinds of green space out there, but he'll throw it downfield. Pass is complete. Down near the 25-yard line. Let's see where they spot the forward progress. It is indeed going to be at the 25.
Yeah, pass to Coulter there again.
I thought Kokoska might take off and run.
He had room. Look at him. There's nobody there. They're all downfield, but he saw the receiver. There's 2 of them there, actually, but saw Coulter doing a nice job of coming back to him to make the catch. Now we're going to have another timeout by Hermon as they move inside the 30-yard line.
Keep it right here for the Uno's halftime show. We'll get you first half highlights, get you some scores, some stats, get you the school profiles as well. Halftime show brought to you by Uno's, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. Let's take a look at the recent schedules, of course, regular season schedules for the 2 teams. I mentioned the Broncos picking up a win in their final game of the season against the Old Town Coyotes.
Here they are right there. We go back to the final days of September. 30 days has September, the final day of September. And Hermon got the measure of Hampden quite decisively. And then they had to play Foxcroft, the number 1 team in Class D. So a couple of back-to-back toughies there. Then a tight battle with John Baps. Baps entering the weekend play at 4-3 in Class D. They play tomorrow, noontime, 2 o'clock against Freeport at Husson University for playoff spots on the line there. And
teams lined up for the first down play, and then Hampden chooses to take a timeout. So
still a minute 12 left, so plenty of time for the Hawks in terms of the offense. You don't have to be in a panicky hurry. You just need to understand that if you're stopped in bounds, that the clock is running, and you need to get back to the huddle if that's what they choose to do.
So I think Hampden has 1 timeout left.
Yeah, I'm not sure Hermon
has 2, I believe.
No, they've used at least 2 now.
Oh, they have? Okay.
Yes.
I think both teams with 1 timeout left then. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant. For home-style cooking in a friendly atmosphere, it's the Coach House. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, 457 Wilson Street in Brewer, and at the CoachHouseRestaurant.com.
You remember when Hermon calls a timeout, because it seems like everybody goes out to the hash mark, all the players, and then they kind of back off. I don't know what the rules are there, but they're not getting penalized for it, so it's nothing wrong with it.
Now, last Friday night, Ernie, we were at Bucksport, just an outstanding 8-man football game between the Orono Red Riots and the Bucksport Golden Bucks. Orono prevailing. One of those games where who's got the ball last.
Pretty much it. That's been a heck of a league, that small school division with Dexter and Stearns and Matt and Knockhook.
Pass downfield towards the end zone, and it's knocked away. Coming in to bat it away for Hampden was Andrew Cody. There was some tight coverage by the other defender back there. Pretty good
Had to
toss.
wait on it just a little bit.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
some contact there. We'll take another look.
Had to wait on it just a little bit. The safety comes over. There is some contact from behind there.
Yeah, that was number 5 with the coverage there, Bryson Scales. Well, Hermon got a break on a call earlier.
Well,
in
that's
this,
kind of
right.
yeah. That's kind of how you got to look at it. But it looks
Supposedly
like
they all
contact
even out.
from behind, yeah.
That's what they say.
I don't know that you get too many people to agree with that.
Right. Very few unbiased samples there, as that one is going to result in a loss. And Hermon will take their final timeout.
53 and a half seconds.
So the Hermon Hawks obviously having another outstanding season, 5-3, coming off that 14-12 loss against Madomic Valley. Very quality team.
Yeah, we showed the recent history of the program. It was kind of strange. They had to do a double take when I saw Hermon with a 2-3 record. Well, that was because they were actually the last team to stop playing games in the state last year because of
3
COVID.
weeks.
And 3 weeks, pretty much lost the month of September there, and it bounced back, came on strong at the end, and made it all the way to the regional final.
On the other side of the ledger, you would have to say Hampden is improving at the very least. They had that tough loss against John Baps. Pretty good team in Class D. Then they didn't just beat Old Town, they beat him soundly. And obviously here in the first half, at least on the defensive side of the football.
Oh, they're right here.
Holding their own.
Yeah.
3rd and 14 here for the Hawks. Kokoska from the shotgun. Good snap for Johnny. Looking downfield, slings it, and he's got a man, but a perfectly timed hit right there by Kochendorfer. He did time this perfectly.
Yeah, here's the throw in the air. Yeah, no interference there. That was just a well-timed hit.
Bud Coulter, the intended receiver. So 4th down, 14 to go from the Hampden 29-yard line. 48 seconds on the clock. I think Herman's 0 for 2 on 4th down, right?
I believe you're correct, sir. Let's see what happens here.
Kokoska, he's going to take it himself. All kinds of green space out there, and Johnny will have the first down. That time he did choose to run with a football. Good decision there by the veteran quarterback.
Yeah, Hampden finally responded and made it a close call there at the yard marker, but Kokoska in there by a yard or two, and clock stops as the change the move, but it also went out of bounds, so it shouldn't be an issue here. Ball is going to be spotted at about the 15-yard line. Well, and now they're...
Do they have it? I guess they have it on their timeout. Or do they? No.
Is it possible they called a timeout and didn't have one, and that's the 5-yard penalty?
I think that would be it.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
They said they snapped the ball before they were ready, so it's just illegal procedure.
Almost bobbled there by Johnny. Now rolls to his right. Pressure coming from guess who? Kraus and Newell. Now looking downfield is Kokoska, who's got the football. We got 2 players with their hands on it. They are fighting on the turf. One of them is Kochendorfer.
Yeah, it's being called Hermon's ball.
So it will be a completed pass. Johnny Kokoska on the run, feeling the pressure from Kraus. There's Newell, 71. Kraus is coming around from the other angle. Kokoska dashes to the left, looks downfield, and finds his man.
Now he spikes it, I believe.
So 19.3 on the clock. Ball is at the 10-yard line. Wow, very interesting first half. Very competitive. Obviously not a lot of offense, but some great defensive plays on both sides. This is huge, Ernie.
Well, it is. I mean, you get, what's it, second down? Second down to about 8, maybe 7. And again, the difference between a one-score game and a two-score game here, particularly for Hampden, is enormous. They try to hang around.
Hermon will have the ball first in the second half as well. Got to factor that in. Here's Kokoska rolling to his right. Got a man near the pylon now looking into the end zone. Nothing there. Ball is loose. Kokoska scrambles for it. It's kicked away near the Hampden sideline. Who's got it?
Hampden.
It's going to be the Broncos. And that will pretty much do it for this first half. You got to think the Broncos will just take a knee here in this situation and be happy to get to the break down by just 6.
Andrew Hennigan on the recovery. Here is the pressure. 57. Ethan Miller, senior, knocks the ball out of Kokoska's hands, and it
is that Krause on the recovery?
Continues to bounce back. No, I believe it was 22.
Oh, 22. Okay.
Andrew Hennigan. That's him with the ball getting up there right now.
Yep.
But this is a great job there by the. It looked like Kokoska had some running room there with a couple of blockers out in front of him, but Hampden.
He's also thinking about the
cut
clock
that off.
too.
Sure he is. And but Hampden with the pursuit forced the big play.
Well, Hampden's going to run a play. This is Burns. Burns upfield into the Hampden sideline. He's got the first down yardage, just 1.3 on the clock. Hennigan with the recovery. Sophomore, defensive end, tight end on offense.
Yeah, Burns with a first down run there.
Would he be the younger brother of another
I believe so.
Hennigan?
I believe so. Who is going to school out of state. Well, the 37 plus 12 on that game by Burns.
Hampden's going to use their final timeout. I thought they might just take a knee and call it a half, but the Broncos may be drawing something up across the way.
Well, that was their 12-yard run there by Burns, their biggest gain of the half.
Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. For the best in landscaping supplies, and equipment, it's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. Call 573-1201 or go to glenburnlandscape.com.
Thank you. You got it.
Started to say we were at Bucksport last Friday night. Great atmosphere. Large crowd, band. Of course, our favorite mascot, at least on that night,
was Golden Buck
putting on a show.
Very energetic.
We got a great atmosphere here tonight at Pottle Field under the lights. This is Friday Night Football in the state of Maine. Hampden's going to run a play, and they'll pick up about 5 yards, but that's going to do it for the first half. And a very competitive first half it was. Teams will head to the break with Hermon on top by a score of 6-0. We'll be back with the Uno's halftime show right after this. This is Friday Night Football on Ticket TV.
Fast, friendly, honest, and clean. Counted right in front of you. You won't have to wait long to leave Brewer Redemption Center with cash in your hand. Located in the North Brewer Shopping Center behind the Parody, Brewer Redemption Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. So grab those returnables and head over to Brewer Redemption Center today. Our team is waiting for you.
I'm Phil Levesque. president of Lebec Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963. We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to business.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
Whether you want to get back to work, back to sports, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help you achieve your goals. With a new location in Bangor, County Physical Therapy brings a 30-year history of high performance, outcome-based rehab to the Great Skates Plaza at 82 Sylvan Road. And with priority scheduling, you get seen in days, not weeks. Remember, it's your choice. Make the best choice. County Physical Therapy, now in Bangor. Call them today at 401-4324 or visit them online at countypt.com.
At Acadia Federal Credit Union, we care about our members.
Thank you. We care. Have a good day.
We care about our members.
We care. We care about each other.
Acadia Federal Credit Union is an unusual financial institution because we care deeply about our members, our communities, and each other.
Acadia Federal Credit Union, serving northern and eastern Maine with 8 branch locations.
Welcome to Rebecca's. For over 30 years, we've been serving our local customers in downtown Bangor, and we invite you to explore our historic shop.
Rebecca's carries many Maine-made products from local artisans. Perhaps you need a gift basket for your next celebration. We'll be glad to help. From blueberry ceramic dishes, gourmet foods featuring Stonewall Kitchen, fine wines to antique dishes and furniture. You're sure to find that perfect gift.
We hope to see you soon at Rebecca's.
Nothing runs like a deer.
Whether you have a lawn to mow, a driveway to plow, or a garden to till, our customers know you can't beat the quality and reliability of a John Deere.
And right now at Greenway Equipment Sales, we have a great offer for you.
Get 0% APR fixed rate financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor with a 6-year powertrain warranty.
For more offers, go to greenwayequipment.com.
See the Smith Brothers today at Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
We have an amazing team here at Hiteford. I run the place. No, you won't use that, right? The Heights care about their employees. They are a family. That meant a lot to me. And they care about this town. They want this town to succeed.
I always joke around that we come in to hang out and once in a while we accidentally sell a car. We're all friends here. Our customers aren't customers, they're friends. And friends and their family.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Uno's is the place to be this fall for great food, spectacular drink specials, and ice cold craft beer. Come enjoy half-price appetizers along with $3 Bud Light and Coors Light. Don't feel like cooking tonight? Get Uno's delivered with DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. And new at Uno's, schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria for more details in Bangor at 725 Stillwater Avenue. Call and place your order at 947-5000 or go to unos.com.
Welcome back to Pottle Fields, and welcome to the Uno's halftime show. Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark and our Ticket TV crew. Uno's at 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. You can enjoy half-price appetizers weekdays 4 to 7 p.m. and all-day NFL Sunday. For takeout, call 947-5000 or go to unos.com. And I think this NFL Sunday there is actually one of those 9:30 a.m. games.
Yes,
like
there
that.
is.
We'll have that on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket, along with a couple of other NFL games, including the Sunday night contest. And the Patriots, of course, trying to get back to 500. They'll be on the road at the New York Jets, who are 5-2, Pats 3-4. That game on our sister station, 95.7 FM, as you take a look at the fans on the berm here at Pottle Field. Very popular area. People stake out their ground well before the kickoff.
Yeah, a little natural element of Pottle Field here.
All right, let's get to the first half highlights as you look at the Hampden Academy Broncos, who've had a surprising first half for many, I think.
Well, the Hawks made it look easy right out of the gate here. Here's Bud Coulter coming around right end, and here's Gary Glidden heading to his left. And that was the touchdown run. We were barely into this contest, and already it was 6-0. That touchdown coming. 8:43 left in the opening quarter.
There's Glidden again.
There's Glidden again.
Rumbling and
definitely
pounding his way down the field.
A movable force, as he's a tough one to bring down. Got off to a great start at 66 yards rushing.
This is how the game started.
In the first quarter.
They were shredding the Hampden defense.
Yeah, but here comes the defense. Here comes Andrew Krause, number 72, with a big sack on Johnny Kokoska, and things got a little bit more challenging for the Hermon offense. Here's an interception here. Aiden Kochendorfer with a pick.
It's Coulter.
There's Coulter with a number of big gains, both pass receiving and running. And the defense stiffening now. Here is Krause one-on-one against Glidden. Here comes Kokoska again. Here comes a catch by Coulter along the sidelines to advance the ball. This time Kokoska keeps. Eludes a defender. Good gain there on the keeper. They move inside Hampden territory. Now Johnson with a pass, intercepted, overthrown, and Coulter there with the pick. Kokoska.
Batted down by Newell.
Yes, that's Wyatt Newell, number 71. And the defense rising for Hampden. Here's Coulter trying to get a first down on a fourth down play, and Hampden's defense says no. I believe that was number 45, Gage Higgins, on the stop there. High snap here by Hampden. And Johnson's brought down for a big loss. Kokoska throwing to the end zone. Little double coverage, little contact, no call. Play on. Here's Kokoska again throwing deep. This time good defense there by Kochendorfer to knock the ball out of the receiver's hand. And now Kokoska, running for his life, extends the play, throws the ball, but nice catch made there. It was a fight over the ball at that point. Not so lucky was Kokoska on this play. Ball knocked out of his hands by Ethan Miller, 57, and kicked back another 15 yards or so before being recovered by Andrew Hennigan.
Jubilation on that Broncos side.
Well, Hermon was going in for the touchdown to double their lead before the half and take the momentum, but the defense comes up big for Hampden Academy, and boy, if you're the Broncos, you're going to be feeling pretty good about yourself. Having said that, they've struggled to move the football, but at least they're in a position where they're within a single touchdown as we start the second half. A long cry from the regular season meeting between these two teams.
Halftime highlights brought to you by Novus Auto Glass. We're going to step aside here in the Uno's halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you a score or two. We'll update you on the stats and much more coming your way. This is Friday Night Football on Ticket TV.
The Dream First Community Debit Card. When you shop local, use your Dream First Community Debit Card and we'll donate to a local food bank. you'll be supporting the businesses that help make our communities the beautiful and unique places we call home, while also helping end food insecurity right here where we live. When you shop local, we give local. That's simple. The Dream First Community Debit Card, only from the First National Bank. Learn more at dreamfirstcommunity.com.
Coastal Auto Parts proudly supports education for the skilled trades. These parents agree that allowing their children to explore trade opportunities at Hancock County Technical Center was a good move.
With our son, we saw the most difference, almost like a light bulb being turned on.
And my daughter, because of her experience here at HCTC, she knows what she wants to do. She's gotten to try it. I feel like that's going to set her up for success.
Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org. Creative Options, where it's all about choice.
Every Maine winter brings its challenges, but one thing always remains the same. Having the right winter tires on your vehicle will get you and your family where you need to go safely. At Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer, you'll find the lowest prices on tires guaranteed. All the best brands for all the worst weather conditions. From alignments to brakes and everything else under the hood, Twin City Tire wants to help you have your safest winter yet. Find the perfect set of winter tires for your vehicle at Twin City Tire and Service, 609 Wilson Street, Brewer.
At Midcoast Denture Design, we truly understand the importance of offering an affordable treatment plan that always considers your needs first. We create beautiful new full and partial dentures, as well as offering repairs and relines to your current dentures. We want your denture to fit comfortably, be affordable, and most of all, make you happy.
At Midcoast Denture Design, your smile is what matters most. In fact, it's our job to make sure you have a smile you can be proud of at a price you can afford.
Call Midcoast Denture Design,
because everyone deserves to have an awesome smile.
You don't have to worry about gas prices with the new Kia from Van Sickle. Choose from the affordable 2022 Kia Forte EPA at 39 miles per gallon, or the Kia Niro Hybrid EPA rated at 53 mpg. The new all-wheel drive Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid EPA rated at 79 mpge. Or check out the stunning all-new all-wheel drive 2023 Kia Sportage and get the peace of mind that comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue, Bangor.
I'm Phil Levesque, president of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963.
We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing.
Let us help you get back to business.
Why is the Coach House Restaurant the best family restaurant around? Is it because of the fine home-cooked meals for the family? Is it because of the delicious homemade desserts? Is it because of the full bar or the spacious Coach House banquet room that you can reserve for holiday parties? Is it because of the large menu of tasty offerings for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? The Coach House Restaurant is the best family restaurant around because of all of these things. See for yourself at 457 Wilson Street, Brewer. You can eat in or take out.
Nothing runs like a Deere.
And Greenway Equipment Sales keeps your John Deere running year-round with convenient mobile maintenance service. We service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard in our specialty-equipped truck with no mess in your driveway. Our 14-point checkup will keep your John Deere running smoothly. We'll even change attachments for you. Call the Smith Brothers today to schedule expert service right at your door. With 2 trucks now on the road to serve you better.
Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, Ellsworth and Bangor.
As we get ready for the second half of action, Hermon will have the ball first after this kickoff by the Broncos. Line drive kick, snared at the 17. On the return, it's Coulter searching for some room, and he'll finally be brought down about the 37-yard line. And the Hawks will start at their own 37 as we get the second half underway. As you see the return there by Coulter.
Some toughness and some quick feet there.
Yep.
Able to pick up about 20 yards on the return.
Hope you enjoyed the Uno's halftime show. Now, Ernie, you've got some scores.
I do. I have a handful of scores. Of course, the winner of this game plays the winner of the Oceanside MCI game, which is all Oceanside at this point, 32-0 at halftime. Class D football, Foxcroft Academy 21, Oak Hill, nothing at the half. Class B football, Skowhegan 35, Brewer nothing. And some 8-man scores. MDI 14-8 leading Camden Hills. And somewhat of a surprise just because of the low number of points. Stern Skank and Mattanock Academy tied at 6-6. So defensive battle of sorts there. Yeah. MA's averaging about 50 points a game during the season. So
5-yard pickup for Glidden on first down for Hermon. Second down and 5 here for the Hawks. Very early in this second half. Why not? Glidden another carry. He's going to come up shy of the first down marker. Pick up 3 more, maybe 4. And it'll be third down and about 2 yards to go here for the Hawks. See, the advantage of our pitcher-in-pitcher, Ernie, with our commercials we offered up there in the half is that folks can stay connected with the Friday night football.
See what's going on.
The atmosphere here.
How close we are to the second half in that situation. That's a wonderful device. It's going to be close. That was Glidden once again, but had some resistance there. Let's see what we're going to be. Well, a little confusion here. We're going to stop and try to figure out whether or not the Hawks indeed did get a first down. They bring the chain gang out after a while.
Well, again, with my, I'm pretty well lined up with this one, Ernie. I think he's got it.
All right.
By a few inches.
It does look like it from here. But we were almost started play without making that determination here. I saw the winding up to start the clock there, but well, I guess it would have been 3.5 down.
Chain gang in the spotlight.
They live for these moments.
Yes.
And that is going to be
a few inches short.
That's going to be short.
Yes. Yeah, bring out the business card.
Yeah, I was going to say fourth in the sports section.
So it is fourth down.
Is that a replay?
Hermon.
Oh.
A replay of it. Oh, that's a replay of the.
That is a replay.
See,
Very good.
Chain gang in the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's our first chain gang replay of the season right there.
Maybe of the millennium.
Yes. We've checked that box. All right. Clock starts. 10:20 left to go in the third. Kokoska turns, hands off to Glidden. Room on the right side. He'll get the first down. Doesn't quite get to midfield. Hermon up to their own 49-yard line, and the chain gang back to work.
That's one of those plays that can be dangerous for the defense, though, because a lot of times everybody's so geared up on stopping the 1-inch gain that if you can get by that first line of defense, sometimes you're off to the races. But the secondary of Hampden was alert to that, and while Glidden got the first down, not a huge gain on the play.
Kokoska under center, pitches it back to Glidden. Working that left side, not much there. He'll pick up a few on that first down play, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. We'll have to send that that replay clip of the measurement there to Andy Constantine. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. I mean, the way he went down and eyed that.
Might be some consideration for national chain gang performance of the year, because they were right on it.
ESPN's Chain Gang Top 10. 2nd and 7 for the Hawks. Kokoska gives to Glidden. He kind of slipped on the turf there, went down quickly. Kraus was right there, as was number 57, Ethan Miller.
Well, Kyle Gallant and the Hawks have made a decision to go back to the basics here to start the second half, because we've had 6 consecutive carries by Gary Glidden so far. And while the Broncos defense has been rather stout, the Hawks offense is inching its way forward at a steady pace so far.
Yeah, they may have like 3 plays. Glidden 1, Glidden 2, Glidden 3. Left, center, and right.
Yeah, exactly.
This time it's Glidden 2 in the center.
That's going to be fairly
first
close.
down.
That is a first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like they spotted it about the. Oh, now they're going to move it back to about the 42.
Now it's not a first down.
Yeah, I think it's short, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Of course it is.
Well, you missed it the last time.
I did. I said a few inches, yes. It turned out to be a few. Well, it turned out to be about a half-inch no. So
Inches
I
as
was
good
off
as
by
a mile,
3.5.
is the old saying, Jim.
That's right. I was wrong. I admit it.
Oh, trying to draw him off. But
4th
here's
down and
Glidden.
1. Here's Glidden slicing through to the next level and to a first down.
Yeah, this game has been given to Gary Glidden and the offensive line, and Hampden's providing some stout challenges, but not enough as the chains keep moving. It's first down here.
Gary will sleep well tonight.
They will inside the 40-yard line. I think he's over 100 yards now. At 85 at the half. 85 and 26 is what, 111?
Here he goes again. Full head of steam.
Oh,
breaks it out to the outside, heading down the sideline to the 10, and he's brought down near the 5. Big gainer there for Glidden. No flags on the field, and the Hawks are knocking on the door. This one's coming right at you here with Gary Glidden.
Yeah, made the one cut to get to the sideline, and then it's down the sideline he goes.
Oh, he's very close to the goal line there.
About the 6. Gain of 32 on that play. Is it? I think that's 6. 6. Yeah.
Well, everybody can see.
Well, we had the replay on it.
It's
so
contagious.
Took a look there, but yeah, it's one of them nights. Get the wrong group.
Here's Glidden pounding the right side. For the moment, the Hampden Academy Bronco defense standing tall again.
Yeah, ran into his own blockers, and then that was number 2, Bubar, Dylan Bubar, who got low on Glidden and limited to a 1-yard gain. Yeah.
Hawk fans on the near side feeling a little bit better about this one. You could kind of feel the tension going into halftime. And once again,
Counter
Hampden's
play.
going to come up big defensively. back at the 6.
Yep. Fake the handoff. Now Glidden gets it 45. Gage Higgins, senior linebacker. He's been in on a number of plays tonight. Fighting fire with fire. Oh, ball's at about the 5. That's the thing now, because the Hawks almost scored at the end of the first half and were stymied here. And home fans hoping they can finish this one off.
See what Coach Gallant has drawn up here. Kokoska turns, hands it off. We got a flag. And let's see, no signal. Glidden on the carry. Flag came flying in from the secondary in the end zone. Make you think it might be a hold.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be a hold against.
No,
no,
he pointed the wrong way. Hold on.
Against Hermon.
Hermon.
I got the Hawks fans' attention right there, but it's going to go against the Hawks, so that'll push them back.
So 3rd down, and now it pushes it back. Where are they here? Let's see.
Zerny, what would you say? We're still early in this second half, well, about midway through the third quarter, but just a key or two for each side here as we head down the home stretch.
Well, the key for Hampden right now is to prevent Hermon from scoring right here, and they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, it's a tough grind for the Hawks, but
pitch to Glidden, he gets to the outside, falls the blockers, and he tumbles into the end zone. Well designed, well executed there by the Hermon Hawks. And the main man here tonight.
That's some good blocks out front. That wasn't an easy run. Ball out to the right wing. Blocked there by number 1. Chasen Flanders, excuse me. That's a big block to create that inside cutback by Glidden that got him to the end zone. Finally, the Hawks get that second score of the game. 7 minutes and 11 seconds on that drive. I'm going to count the plays, but it's going to take a bit.
And despite the penalty, the holding penalty.
12 plays, 63 yards, and the holding penalty they had to deal with.
Hawks overcome it, and now they tack on 2. Glidden into the end zone again. 3rd time he's gone into the end zone. Twice for 6 points, this time for 2, and it makes it 14-0. For the home team, the Hermon Hawks.
Yeah, that was, I mean, still a 2-possession game, but I can just imagine the pressure building on the Hawks with every minute it was still 6-0 because they knew they were 1 play away from being in a tie ball game. But Gary Glidden put the Hawks offense on his back with help from the offensive line, the blockers up front, and just powered it down the field incrementally. And the Hawks, for the moment, take control of this game, knowing that they haven't allowed Hampden to get much done offensively so far.
Well, unfortunately tonight, not looking to jinx us, but it's been a pretty clean affair from health situation. We have not had to employ the training staff on the field. Injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy, 82 Sylvan Road in Bangor.
Glidden up to 155 yards rushing on 25 carries, 12 during that last drive.
A little over 6 yards per carry there for Glidden tonight. Kickoff taken at about the 17-yard line, straight up the middle of the field, and a flag coming in from the near side. Let's see what we have here.
That likely will be coming back.
Cody with the return. Block in the back.
Pretty good arm there on the flag throw.
Yeah. Maybe a quarterback back in his day.
Could be. He'll be knocked off from the 35, so good return by Cody. Negated. So now Hampden will have the ball for the first time in the second half with just 4:42 left in the third quarter.
Starting at their own 25-yard line. Oh, snap along the turf, and good decision there by the sophomore quarterback, just falling on it. But a tough turn of events there for the Broncos.
Yeah, this was a low snap. He dealt with a high snap early in the game. There's a low snap there, and he just did the smart thing Johnson did, and that was to cover the ball.
Let's take a look at our school profiles. We'll start with Hampden Academy, just down the road.
$7.99, not quite $800, Jim. William Tracy, the principal, Fred Lauer, the athletic director, and Nick Raymond, superintendent of schools.
Look at the new Hampden Academy. It's new. They're still adding to it, but it's not.
Like
yeah,
10
it's about
years
10
old
years. Yeah. Johnston rolling to his right, has a man, diving attempt, and it's incomplete. And it's going to bring up third down and long here for the Broncos. It'll be 3rd and 18. Now we'll turn to Hermon High School.
Now, I'm guessing if I lean over here and ask Rick Sinclair to look at that enrollment figure, he's going to tell me it's
He wants it to be
523 and sinking. No, 523 is what's listed. Brian Walsh, the principal, Rick Sinclair, who you just heard, our athletic administrator, and Jim Chassie, the superintendent of schools. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Micah Grant, right.
That's right. We had that right on a soccer game.
We had it right last week, yeah.
We apologize. Micah Grant is the superintendent.
Pass to from Johnston to Bubar.
Short gain. And it's going to be 4th down, and the Broncos back in punt formation. And Hermon should have excellent field position. Punt is away. High, end-over-end kick. It's going to land near midfield. This time it's going to take a Hermon bounce and kick back to the Bronco 45. So indeed, very good field position here for the Hermon Hawks, who have a 14-0 lead.
I know he had Micah Grant on it the last time because we were talking about his own basketball career at Winslow High School back in the early 2000s. Helped the Black Raiders win a state championship. We decided that was 2003. Yeah, 2003. I know Erskine Academy won one in there, and yeah, that might have been the next year. Yeah.
First and 10 for the Hawks from the Bronco 46-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Good push there by the Hawk line. They've been just pounding away at that Hampden defense, and the Broncos may be getting a little weary here at this point of the night.
Yeah, there's some big guys up front there, and Glidden is low to bring down as well, and good gain there on first down. Looks like about 7 yards.
All right, another solid gain there for the Hawks. Got my rosters mixed up here. There's 77 for Hermon. Of course,
Yep.
Jacob Dow,
Jacob
we're
Dow.
familiar with him from the basketball court as well, but he certainly stands out on the football field.
His mom was a heck of a basketball player, if I'm correct, from Calais.
Sounds familiar.
Kelly.
Yes. Glidden the call. Straight up the middle. Picked up a couple.
I want to get all these numbers of these offensive linemen because we haven't
Yes.
recognized them yet. I'm getting there.
Jacob Dow, 7 out there, standing, towering,
He's
I
gotta
should
be-
say, above
he's
the.
gotta be 6'6" or so.
Yeah. 1:20 on the clock here in the third quarter. Pitch back to Glidden, the workhorse. Back to work. He'll be driven out of bounds. Close to the 20-yard line. We do have a flag on the field.
There's Glidden. It looks like something right there, maybe on 33 with a hold. Very late in the run.
So the penalty will go against Hermon. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. For the best in landscaping supplies, and equipment, it's Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company. Call 573-1201 or go to glenburnlandscape.com. We're also brought to you by Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store in Glenburn. Groceries, gas, and great food to go. Tossie's has it all. 1492 Pushar Road in Glenburn and at tossiescheckout.com. Final 74 seconds of the third quarter. Clock will start. Kokoska will hand to Glidden. A common refrain here in this broadcast tonight. High school sports on Ticket TV, also brought to you by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, 725 Stillwater Avenue in Bangor. For takeout, call 947-5000 or go to unos.com.
Glidden's next carry will be his 30th of the game.
Wow.
Including 17 here in the third quarter.
Kokoska nonchalantly
he's
fades
open.
back, looks downfield, and that one's going to be intercepted. A spinning catch there on the INT for Andrew Cody. He's been involved in a lot of the action here tonight, so Hermon denied.
The receiver was behind. That's Chasen Flanders was behind the defense. But the ball underthrown a little bit, and under pressure was Kokoska. He got hit as he released. And Cody there for the second interception of the night by the Hampden Academy Broncos.
Jason Flanders, the intended receiver.
Let's see who hit Kokoska, but he got belted just as he was releasing the football.
Well, Hampden Academy in the shadows of the goalpost down there around the goal line, and they got to be careful. And indeed, they're going to get a safety right here for the Hermon defense.
The ball, I'm just what I'm looking for. Oh, boy. Hard to say.
Yeah, 2 was in the area, but I don't think
no.
he didn't get the carry.
Yeah, they were talking about 2 points for a safety.
Oh, I got you. Yes, yeah.
Nah. I couldn't.
All right, so Hermon.
They free kick to Hermon. Handle a free kick to Hermon. They'll have the option of a punt or a place kick.
So 16-0 now, Hermon.
And that kick will come from the 20-yard line. So Hermon will get good field position.
Hawks outscoring the Broncos here in this third quarter so far, 10-0. As they look to pick up this quarterfinal win and advance to the semifinal round, where it would appear the Mariners of Oceanside will be waiting.
32-0 at halftime, the last score we had.
This is still a 2-score game, but hasn't been much in the offing for the Bronco offense here tonight against the Hermon defense. Wobbly kick, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. So Hermon's going to have excellent field position in this possession. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Comfort Shoes and More in Newport, featuring athletic, casual, dress, and work shoes in many styles from the leading manufacturers. Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, and at comfortshoesandmore.com. We are also brought to you by the Corner Store, located at 575 Hammond Street in Bangor. The Corner Store with all of your convenience store needs and an awesome deli. Don't forget the Saturday special. All cold sandwiches in the deli are buy one and get the second one half off. Like the Corner Store on Facebook. Officials sorting things out down on the turf here at Pottle Field.
I think we're going to re-kick.
That is a choice, right?
It is. A re-kick. It was a pretty good kickoff from the 20. And Kyle Gallant going to challenge that kicker to do it twice in a row. Otherwise, the field position could be even better for the Hawks. It was looking to be around the 40-yard line, their own 40. Well, see, the ball apparently is going to be spotted here, and I'm not sure.
Wow. That's quite a penalty.
Well, I'm not sure that we know. I'm not sure we figured it out completely yet.
I mean, that would be one heck of a...
I mean, the ball went out of bounds at the, around the 40?
40, 35, something like that.
That's a...
Where they're standing, that's at the 35. That would be a 30-yard differential there.
He didn't mean it.
Don't have to
Get
go
a break.
crazy. That's right.
Then we're going to want to kick the ball again.
All right, they're still sorting things out there down on the field. Let's take another look at the standings again in Class C North. We have a moment here.
Jeopardy music always amuses me. That's the regular season standing. Madomic edged Hermon 14-12 last week to earn that number one slot over the Hawks. For the second straight year, although the Hawks beat Madomic in the semifinals a year ago. And now we're going to have a... okay, so now they're moving the ball back, and it's going to be...
That makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
I understand they're going to suffer, but
less.
don't have to throw salt in the wound there.
It looks like it's about a 15-yard penalty
Yeah.
from the spot of the ball rather than 30.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
25-yard penalty.
The ball still has not been placed.
Still not official.
Still has been placed. Imagine the chain gangs kind of wonder where they're supposed to be over there.
Right.
Oh,
they're torn.
It's like, which way
it's
do
like
we go?
They're planning at the 45. So Hermon win here tonight would set up a matchup next week
Most
involving
likely
the Hawks
with
and Oceanside right here at Pottle Field.
Yes, sir. Probably next Friday night. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 45 of Hampden Academy. First down and 10.
Clinton trying to break that one to the outside. And will be brought down after about a 5 or 6 yard pickup. Call it 5.
Went wide here. Good stop there. 3. Kochendorfer was involved, and I think it was 45 again. Higgins. Gage Higgins. And
that's going to do it for quarter number 3 here at Hermon. The Hawks outscore the Hampden Academy Broncos 10-0 in the third, and they'll take a 16-0 advantage to the fourth quarter here on Ticket TV.
Uno's is the place to be this fall for great food, spectacular drink specials, and ice-cold craft beer. Come enjoy half-price appetizers along with $3 Bud Light and Coors Light. Don't feel like cooking tonight? Get Uno's delivered with DoorDash, Grubhub, or Uber Eats. And new at Uno's, schedule a dough raiser for your local fundraiser and earn up to 25% of event sales. Contact your local Uno Pizzeria for more details in Bangor at 725 Stillwater Avenue. Call and place your order at 947-5000 or go to...
In the blink of an eye, dress up becomes curtain call. We don't want you to miss a thing. For personal professional service and a selection of styles like no other, bring your prescription to Mainly Eyes inside Bangor Mall. You'll see the difference at Mainly Eyes.
You don't have to worry about gas prices with the new Kia from Van Sickle. Choose from the affordable 2022 Kia Forte EPA at 39 miles per gallon or the Kia Niro Hybrid EPA rated at 53 mpg. The new all-wheel drive Kia Sorento plug-in hybrid EPA rated at 79 mpge. Or check out the stunning all-new all-wheel drive 2023 Kia Sportage and get the peace of mind that comes with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business.
The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. I'm Peter Van Sickle. I guarantee it.
Back here at Pottle Field, Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, and our Ticket TV crew. Bud Coulter, good run there for the Hawks. He's going to pick up just not quite enough for the first down. It's going to be third and about a foot to go here for Hermon. As they try to march down the field once again. They started the second half with a very long drive. Was it 12 plays, Ernie?
Yeah, 12 plays and 63 yards. Took 7 minutes, 11 seconds out of the 12-minute third quarter.
How many of those 12 plays did not involve Mr. Glidden?
None.
Okay. That's what I thought. Oh, a little mix-up there for the Hawks. Kokoska almost lost the ball. It's going to be a face mask against Hampden as everybody – but every official saw that one because we have 3 flags on the field. Kokoska was trying to escape, and you see right there the defender.
72, that's
Kraus grasping.
Unlucky for the Broncos because the play was, until that point, was all Hampden. Kokoska was just trying to stay alive back there, and as it turns out, it's probably going to be, if they mark off the penalty, a first down for the Broncos.
Well, on Sports Radio, 92.9 The Ticket. WEZQ in Bangor tonight, Ernie. It is World Series. Well, pardon me. Tomorrow night we got the World Series. We got the Celtics and the Cavaliers tonight on The Ticket. I'll check on that score. But tomorrow night we have Game 2 of the World Series between the Astros and the Phillies on The Ticket. College football tomorrow afternoon. Florida taking on Georgia. And then 3 games on Sunday, 3 NFL games on Sunday, beginning with the, what is that matchup across the pond?
Oh, God, I think it's the Broncos. Who are they playing?
Did we not pick that in the showdown this week?
No, we
Probably
didn't.
not.
We didn't.
Well, if it involves the Broncos, it is the Broncos because
I just can't remember who they're playing.
Their quarterback,
Russell
who's
Wilson.
so annoying.
Well, the Broncos are kind of hoping to leave him over there, the way things have been going for them.
Was touting how he was working out. And that
guy,
I
saw that.
God, he's so unaware.
Yeah.
He's like, I heard somebody say he's the A-Rod of football. He is.
He is. I don't think he cheats as much, but
yeah.
Beyond that.
Yeah, it is the Broncos and the Jaguars. We'll have that coverage on The Ticket beginning at 9 a.m. Then it's the Packers and Bills on Sunday night. Bengals and Browns on Halloween night on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket. We'll have World Series games next week as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there were more than like 75 people in the country that knew that the World Series was starting tonight until today.
Short gain there for the Hawks on second down. Glidden dropped near the line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV. A couple of soccer games coming up tomorrow on The Ticket. Presque Isle at Old Town. Class B girls at 11 a.m. That game has moved around a little bit.
Oh, boy. Those teams split during the regular season, so should be an interesting matchup of number 2 Old Town against number 3 Presque Isle at Victory Field in Old Town.
Skank and Bangor Christian tomorrow night. And then on Monday, we probably have a winner in that MDI.
I believe it was MDI winning that match. So MDI at John Baps, or against John Baps at Cameron Stadium.
Oh, good tackle from behind there for the Broncos. That's Kason Wildman.
Yeah, he's had a nice night. Him and Kraus have had good nights leading that, and along with Gage Higgins, that linebacker, of leading the Hampden defense.
Now Wildman, was he the catcher on the
I think so,
Bronco baseball team?
Yeah, basketball player as well.
Mm-hmm. Fourth down, about 4 yards to go here for the Hawks on top, 16-0. Looking for their 6th win of the season overall and looking for an appearance in a semifinal matchup right here at Pottle Field next Friday night. They fake the inside handoff. Now Kokoska looking downfield, and he's going to throw another interception. This one picked off by the Broncos down the near sideline, being pulled by the tail of his jersey.
Kochendorfer again.
Kochendorfer with the interception and a good return.
That's 2 for him tonight. 3 interceptions thrown by Hermon, and yeah, that jersey got stretched out quite a bit there as Kokoska underthrows, and there's 2 defenders back there, so tough pass to complete there, but Kochendorfer, good speed, and he might have been 55. Kind of dragged him there for a few yards. Going to need a
pretty strong sophomore class for the Broncos.
Yes.
Like Kochendorfer, Cody, quarterback, Johnston, Wildman.
Yeah.
Johnston has some time, now wheels it left side, pass is complete. Some running room here for the Broncos as they move the football inside the 40-yard line.
It's Kochendorfer on the reception once again.
He knows how to catch the football.
Good block there by Bubar, number 2. Sprung Kochendorfer, and I'm surprised he couldn't grab his jersey. It had been stretched out so much on the previous play, but went for a good gain for the Broncos and a first down.
Give credit to the jersey maker. That one didn't rip.
Yeah, I have to use them for the replacement ones.
Low snap. Johnston coming this way, fires, and that pass is caught. Diving catch there by Kochendorfer.
22 yards on that last play.
Maybe a couple of yards on this one. But positive movement for the Broncos. Looking for a score here. Also with an eye towards the clock.
Yeah,
first things first.
Like to move it down quickly, but it's been a struggle to move it down at all for Hampden for much of this game. So I'm just going to go play the game and see where it takes them.
3 receivers to the left, and Burns is going to be dropped for a loss. Back at the 40. Good penetration there by the Hawk defense.
I think that was Jacob Dow. He gets through 57 and right there.
Eclipse.
And Burns says, well, I guess I'm not going any farther.
We had an eclipse here recently, didn't we?
I think so. Well, that was why. I bet if you asked Logan Burns, he'd say we just had one.
Another one. Second of the week.
Loss of 5 on that play.
3rd down and 12. Snap is good. Protection so far, now breaking down. Johnson on the run. Johnson towards his home sideline and driven out of bounds there near the line of scrimmage.
Avoided the sack, I believe, but just barely. Good pursuit by several Hermon defenders. Ball's going to be spotted at the 40. No gain on the play, but now it's 4th down. Actually, Hampden's won the turnover battle in this game with 3 interceptions and a fumble recovery. So Hermon's done this despite 4 turnovers.
That one is thrown up for grabs, and that is going to be picked off.
Yeah, that was
again under duress on the scoreboard and under duress facing this Hermon Hawk defense. And
did
that
get
one
hit just after he released, but a little overthrown, and Gavin Coombs comes up with a pass that was underthrown, actually overthrew the receiver, but up in the air so long it was basically a fair catch for whoever was going to come down with it, and it was number 9, Gavin Coombs, that came up with a pick.
So Hermon takes over at their own 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hawks, up by 16. Pitch. Glidden lost his footing. And Hawks will suffer a loss on that play. Time winding down. Just about 6 minutes left to go in this ball game.
Tell you what, it is getting a little slick out there, but to me, I don't know what I expected when I came here tonight. It's pretty remarkable that we've gotten this far with, minimal impact of the turf, of the natural grass, given what the grass has gone through over the last 2-3 weeks.
And understanding that here in the town of Hermon, there is an effort to replace this natural turf with field turf.
November 8th is the date to vote here and about some renovations to the athletic complex. The track involved potentially in the vote. Some turf. You see a couple of schools, it seems like, from Central and Maine up, adding it just about every year. I mean, from Brunswick up, that area. Think about Coney and Gardner in recent years, and Mount Ararat, and I believe Auburn is getting a field for next year.
Flag coming in. Tackle made on the near side. And about the 38-yard line, 37-yard line. Friday Night Football on Ticket TV is brought to you by Black Flag Coffee Company, serving the best coffee in the area, located on Route 1A in Holden. Drive-through and mobile ordering available. Open 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Check them out at blackflagcoffee.com. We're also brought to you by Smith & Lane Pressure Washing. Want to revitalize your property? Smith & Lane Pressure Washing is a great place to start, specializing in vinyl decks and concrete. For more information, go to smithandlanepressurewashing.com.
Illegal block in the back looks to be the call against the Broncos. So it could be third down. I don't know where the ball would be spotted if they declined the penalty and took the down, because it wouldn't be a first. I don't know that the ball got spotted, but let's see. There it is. Penalty is going to be declined, and so Hampden will take it as fourth down and force Hermon to punt. Be a gain of about 5 on the play. Fourth down and about 6 from the 36.
Oh, bobble of punt. Punt is blocked. And falling on the football for the Hampden Academy Broncos, that is going to be Kason Wildman. So here's an opportunity for the Broncos to get on the board.
A little bit of a high snap. Let's see who blocked it there. Oh.
Maybe we'll catch it on this.
Hennigan. Let me just, coming off that end.
Here he comes.
That's
Kraus?
Is that, oh boy, it's hard to tell. 72, that is Andrew Kraus, making his presence felt, and Kason Wildman quick on the recovery. So, Kyle Gallant's not going to be happy when he looks at this video with the turnovers, the block kick.
Yeah.
And certainly he's going to have some coaching tools here for the coming week.
Here's Johnston and gets the ball off. Pass is incomplete, thrown into the turf, and it will be 2nd and 10 from the 17 for the Broncos. Our broadcast here tonight brought to you by Hildreth Street Auto. They are a full-service automotive garage where they pride themselves with integrity and honesty. They also sell quality and affordable used cars. Call 217-6151 or go to hildrethstreetauto.com. Right down the road here in Hermon. Past Hildreth Street Auto on my way here. .420 on the clock.
14.
Final quarter. Still just a 2-score game. Got to see something from the Hampden offense first. And I think that was Kochendorfer, or who was it?
Let's see. That is 3. That is indeed Kochendorfer.
He's got the pink wristband on. That's what helps me with him.
It's a pretty good run.
Armband there.
Pretty good run by Hampden standards here tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. Max Hopkins from behind with the stop, but gain of about 7.
3rd down and 3. Snap a little high, handoff to Kochendorfer. Kochendorfer slamming his way down inside. They're close to the 5-yard line. They're still going to spot him at about the 6. That'll be 1st and goal now for the Broncos after the block punt. Friday Night Football also brought to you by the Height family of dealerships. They are proud to serve Central and Western Maine, not only providing with your next vehicle, but by exceeding expectations and forging connections with their customers and their community, celebrating 111 years. Broncos, this is Kochendorfer, I believe, and he is slung down.
Yeah, Glidden on the tackle there.
A loss of yardage there for the Broncos. They try to punch it in. Spot it around the 6-yard line.
Timeout Hampden.
They try to draw something up here. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Are you or someone you know looking for free education and training? Then stop looking and check out your opportunities today with Team Maine Job Corps at jobcorps.gov. High school sports on Ticket TV, also brought to you by Autumn of Life Home Care. Autumn of Life is looking for part-time and full-time PSS CNA candidates. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, a sign-on bonus, along with a tremendous benefit package. To apply, call 217-6026 or go to autumnoflife.org. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, our Ticket TV crew. Waning moments in this football game here tonight under the lights at Pottle Field. Good atmosphere, very competitive game. It was just 6-0 Hermon at the half. Outscored the Broncos 10-0 in the third, and now Hampden with a golden opportunity here to pick up their first score of the night.
Oceanside 52, MCI nothing is a final. Let's see what else we got here. Lisbon 36, Winthrop 13. That's in Class D, a pretty good score. Coney 38, Mount Blue 13. Falmouth over Gardner. Lawrence ahead. Plenty of action going on tonight.
Well, that's not what the Broncos drew up during the timeout. Johnston fading back to pass, moving to his right. And that's Glidden on the tackle.
A big loss there.
Speaking of Glidden, we'll have Ernie's announcement of the player of the game after tonight's ball game, but I'm not trying to sway your vote, Ernie.
See,
you have the only vote.
I do everything I can to not think about that at all until the final gun sounds, but you have now.
Until we say, Ernie, who's the player of the game?
Yeah, you have now influenced my potential choice.
We do have a flag on the play. Looks like Hermon wants to decline the penalty.
It's a hold on Hampden.
So the Broncos going in the wrong direction here. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 20.
So the winner of this game will play Oceanside. That was a pretty close game during the regular season, wasn't it, for the Hawks? Was that here, or that was down and played in Rockland early in the season, and Hermon got out to a big lead early and then held on for the victory. They're very competitive in Class C North this year.
A tale of two halves. Ooh, a little razzle-dazzle here, but...
Oh, he couldn't hit it.
Wait a minute. That's a that's Kraus. He's doing everything here tonight.
Yeah, it's like, put me on offense, coach.
What do you want me to do, drop it?
Yeah, exactly.
Straight at me.
Number 2 threw it.
He said, I'm going to run with it. I don't care. I know it's going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
But
yeah, what are they going to do?
I'm a senior.
Penalize me?
I'm a senior.
Yeah.
And
well,
take it or leave it.
You know, one person will be buying this video.
That's right.
Oh, boy. Well, they tried something. You know, they tried to make a play. And it's going to be declined. And I believe Hermon will take over possession here with 2:19 to play.
Maybe Nate Bailey could put up the Bronco roster for us once again so we can give credit to these seniors who've been through a lot, Ernie.
They really have.
A lot of downs.
Been a struggle, and 14 of them made it all the way through, including Kraus and Newell and Higgins, who have stood out defensively tonight. Bubar also playing well. Miller, Ethan Miller playing well as well. They acquitted themselves well in a game that they, if there had been a line on this game, it would have been
30?
major.
Yeah.
They lost 59-12 during the regular season, but made this much more of a game with a strong defensive effort, forcing us several turnovers.
Yeah, showing improvement. Numbers in the program are good. So while this season will not end the way they wanted it to, I believe we are seeing progress with Hampden Academy football. High school football on Ticket TV is brought to you by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experience with electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or manage projects. Visit fitchcompany.com. And with the timeout on the field, we'll tell you that high school football is brought to you by Dean's Detailing. They've been Maine's auto detailing leader since 1971. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, change your outlook with an appointment at Dean's Detailing. You can book your appointment at deansdetailing.com.
That regular season game between Oceanside and Hermon, final score was 38-36 in favor of the Hawks. One of several close games they've had this season. Lost in week 2 very late to Winthrop Monmouth Halldale, Class D team that made it to the state championship game in that division last year. That was in week 2. Week 3 was the Oceanside game. And then, of course, last week, the narrow loss down at Waldeboro to number 1 Madomic Valley. So they come into the playoffs hardened in terms of the close games. But, again, there'll be some coaching down here in the next few days to try to get the Hawks back on track as they prepare for the semifinal rematch with Oceanside.
And that one, a run right up the middle, and it's going to be Glidden again. It must be close to 200.
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick count here.
While you're counting, I'm going to tell the folks we're brought to you by Rebecca's Gift Shop, locally owned with an eclectic mix of merchandise, including many made in Maine products. Come visit them today at 45 Main Street in beautiful downtown Bangor.
37 carries to this point.
Wow. So we've got a few soccer games for you over the next few days on Ticket TV. Next weekend we'll have some high school football for you. Also the weekend after that. And then high school basketball right around the corner. Was it December 9th?
Is that the first Friday there or the second Friday?
Kick off a 60-game schedule.
60?
60. You're not ready for that?
Well,
you will be after the break.
I'll have a big, long rest here. By the way, very unofficial, 37 carries, 201 yards rushing for Gary Glidden.
Your math could be the difference between a 200-yard game and a 197.
I'm going to err on the side of the going the over there. I hate to. Yeah, now it's just a victory formation for Hermon. But if I'm Hampden Academy, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I know obviously there's work to be done, but if this is a reflection of how far they've come from, in the last month when they last played Hermon, and it wasn't remotely as close.
Well, you think about it.
Good signs.
They lost to a good team in John Babst and Class D by 2.
By 2.
Then they trounced the Old Town.
Running time the last time these teams played.
Right. And then here tonight against one of the best, just a 2-score game. Victory formation again, the knee, and the clock will continue to roll.
Yeah.
Minute and ticking away. We're brought to you by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for courses today at northeastdrivingschool.com. 40 seconds left.
Third down, so they've got 2 plays, and quarterback watches until the back judge starts motioning. That lets you know there are 5 seconds left before the delay a game call. He's got his hand up now. I think he does that at about 10, and then They had the snap here, so won't need to snap again.
Well, that's going to do it. The final 15 tick off the clock here, and the Hermon Hawks victorious here tonight on their home field as the cowbells are ringing below us, and the Hawks will be hosting the Oceanside Mariners here at Pottle Field a week from tonight.
Yeah. Well, we saw those two teams. We mentioned earlier we saw these two teams match up in a playoff game 3 years ago here on a cold autumn night, and we're going to get the chance to see them play again. Oceanside has a running back named Aiden Sargent, who apparently went to school as a youngster here in Hermon.
Oh.
And he has since moved to the Mid-Coast region and has been as much to the Mariners as Gary Glidden has been to the Hawks. And so it will be an interesting matchup. 2-point game the last time they met. Kind of a fitting 2-3 semifinal matchup with a chance to return or go to the regional final at stake.
All right, we will step aside as the two teams shake hands. Good scene here at Pottle Field. Again, Hawks win at 16-0. Up next, it is the Dean's Detailing post-game show. This is high school sports on Ticket TV.
Whether you want to get back to work, back to sports, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help you achieve your goals. With a new location in Bangor, County Physical Therapy brings a 30-year history of high performance, outcome-based rehab to the Great Skates Plaza at 82 Sylvan Road. And with priority scheduling, you get seen in days, not weeks. Remember, it's your choice. Make the best choice. County Physical Therapy, now in Bangor. Call them today at 401-4324 or visit them online at countypt.com.
You know, we can go into a room and have absolutely nothing in there, nothing on the windows, no color, no character, no tone to a room.
That's, I think, where we're strongest, is being able to help someone envision what's going to go in that window.
And we leave, it's totally transformed into something that the customer wants it to be. We've often been told we make a room look better just by leaving it.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me. To keep roads, schools, and storefronts open. Making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekends with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Welcome back to Pottle Field. Good look there at the Hermon Hawks post-game after they defeat the Hampden Academy Broncos in this Class C North quarterfinal here tonight under the lights, 16-0. So the Hawks advance on to the semifinals where they will host the Oceanside Mariners coming up a week from tonight. High school football on Ticket TV presented by Quirk Auto Group. Quirk Auto Group is your local Boss Plow dealer. It's your boss. Find it at Quirk. And high school sports also presented by Greenway Equipment Sales. How will you make the most of your land? Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth, and at greenwayequipment.com. This is the Dean's Detailing post-game show here at Pottle Field as we look at the Hampden Academy Bronco coaching staff, talking with their troops. Their season has come to an end, but I do think they ended it on a positive note as they come up short here tonight in this two-score game, but picked up a couple wins this season and certainly were stronger down the stretch. And they have some quality players, athletes coming back for next season. Now let's take a look at our post-game highlights here, Ernie.
Yeah, here we go. 16-0, the final once again. And this is the second half. This is all about Gary Glidden on the offensive end. He carried the ball on nearly every play in the second half, including first drive, in which the Hawks consumed 7 minutes, 11 seconds to start the third quarter and finally extended what was just a 6-0 halftime lead. Although the defense for Hampden at times, there's Gage Higgins, 45, the middle linebacker, very stout. Nice block by Chasen. Flanders, number 1 there, pushes his defender to the outside. That allowed Glidden to cut inside for the touchdown, and then the extra point rush as well to make it 12-0. A little under 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and Gary Glidden is pumped.
And why not?
And why not? And here he comes again. Again, moving the pile. Always forward. With strong legs and some strong work up front by the offensive line. You see 77, Jacob Dow, blocking there as more yardage comes Glidden's way. Here's Kokoska throwing up top now, trying to get to the end zone, but Andrew Cody, number 4 with the interception, 1 of 3 by the secondary of the Hampden Academy Broncos, 2 by Aiden Kochendorfer. And right after that play, an unfortunate thing about the interception, it put him right back on the goal line, and on the first down, Hampden's defense rose up to cause the safety, which led to the final 2 points of the game, as it turned out, at 16-0. Here's Kokoska trying to go deep again, underthrown. Kochendorfer with the interception. Good return up the right sideline. And the jersey does not rip. You can use that one next week. Maybe a little longer, but still works. Here's Logan Burns, and here's Jacob Dow.
Lights out.
No gain that time. Here's Johnson again going up top. This time the interception is Coombs, I believe, for Hampden there. There's a block punt there by Andrew Krause, who was a big factor defensively, particularly in the first half. But the block there and the Cason Wildman recovery sets Hampden in good position to try to score. But there's Glidden, this time on defense with the sack. He wanted the shutout. And here he is with the ball. Again, winding down the clock and churning up the yardage. Unofficially 37 carries, 200 yards, a couple of touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. So 14 of the 16 points. And there are the Hawks there getting ready to break up the huddle after the victory. You know, it's a win is a win. It's survive and advance at this point of the season. They're not going to be happy necessarily. Some turnovers and a game much tighter than anyone could have anticipated after the 47-point win during the regular season just a month ago. But a win is a win, and they live on not only to play next week, but to host next week as the number 2 seed against number 3 Oceanside in what should be a heck of a game.
Post-game highlights brought to you by Chase's Restaurant and Hideaway Lounge with good food and great fun. Meet Chase's Family Restaurant, 1575 Hammond Street in Bangor. And our broadcast tonight brought to you by Brewer Redemption Center in the North Brewer Shopping Center. Brewer Redemption Center is clean, organized, and offers excellent parking, 391 North Main Street in Brewer. We will step aside. We'll come back, get you some scores, some final numbers, and look ahead to upcoming broadcasts here on Ticket TV.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
Fast, friendly, honest, and clean. Counted right in front of you. You won't have to wait long to leave Brewer Redemption Center with cash in your hand. Located in the North Brewer Shopping Center behind the Parody, Brewer Redemption Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. So grab those returnables and head over to Brewer Redemption Center today. Our team is waiting for you.
What's the biggest craze this fall for parties and get-togethers? It's Flash Me Maine. Photo booths are a fun, exciting way to capture memories at your party or event. And Flash Me Maine is the premier photo booth rental company. The Magic Mirror booth is the most elegant, modern, sleek, and stunning booth currently available. Then there's the Flash Me Maine Duo booth, a hybrid booth that is portable. Flash Me Maine has dozens of props and backgrounds to choose from. Their goal is to make sure you have fun and that your photo booth photos make memories to last a lifetime. Let Flash Me Maine photo booth rentals make your next get-together a blast. Find them on Facebook or at flashmemaine.com.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere.
From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Why is the Coach House restaurant the best family restaurant around? Is it because of the fine home-cooked meals for the family? Is it because of the delicious homemade desserts? Is it because of the full bar or the spacious Coach House banquet room that you can reserve for holiday parties? Is it because of the large menu of tasty offerings for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? The Coach House restaurant is the best family restaurant around because of all of these things. See for yourself at 457 Wilson Street, Brewer. You can eat in or take out.
Welcome back to Pottle Field. Fans, players mingling about here after a Hermon Hawk victory 16-0 over the Hampden Academy Broncos. High school sports on Ticket TV is brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. Acadia Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org. And we're also brought to you by Pine Tree Solar, a local solar company dedicated to helping Maine make the switch to solar energy. Feel good about saving money and saving the planet. Go green while saving green with Pine Tree Solar. All right, we're going to get you some stats and some scores. Why don't we do stats first, Ernie, then we'll do our player of the game after that, and then we'll get into some scores.
I'm not going to lie, I've been chasing scores down, so I don't have a ton of stats, but again, Gary Glidden, 37 carries, 201 yards rushing, 13 carries, 85 yards in the first half. So he carried the ball 24 times after intermission for 116 yards. Again, not huge gains necessarily, but just churning out the carries, churning out the yards, and churning out the clock in the second half while Hermon was nursing at first a 1-touchdown lead and then a 2-touchdown lead. Hampden Academy, just 1 turnover, that an interception. Hermon, 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, 1 lost fumble, and it also had a blocked punt against it. So, again, the Hawks surviving what probably for them was not their best performance of the season, but survive they did, and on to the semifinals they advance.
All right, and now let's have Ernie announce our player of the game here tonight.
Well,
got a wild guess, but I'll let him make it official.
There was some undue influence before the final buzzer, but yes, indeed, I just mentioned Gary Glidden as just a force in this game physically, running the ball hard, 37 carries, just running forward, showing some outside speed as well once he get out there, but did a lot of interior running as well. Credit to the offensive line of the Hawks for creating some holes there to get Glidden past the first line of the defense, and from there it was just power running, those strong legs, and a couple of touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. You just saw the touchdown. That's the 2-point conversion. It made it 14-0, and then the Hawks added a 2-point conversion after that. But Gary Glidden's had a outstanding senior season in so many ways for Kyle Galland's club, and just continued along that track tonight.
All right, and let's hit some of those scores you've been tracking down.
Other scores. Well, we mentioned the matchup between Hermon and Oceanside next week. That's because Oceanside defeated MCI of Pittsfield 52-0 in that game. The other 2 quarterfinals in Class C North are tomorrow. You have number 5 Winslow at number 4 Nokomis in it's an afternoon game because they don't have lights in Nokomis. The other game is number 8 Belfast at number 1 Madomic Valley. That game is going to be played in the evening at McMahon Field in Bath, artificial turf field down there. Now, do you have any clue how far it is from Waldoboro to Bath down Route 1? that's like one area of the state, that Booth Bay area, that I've never really spent any time in. And I mean, it's probably not that far, but it's a ways.
What's north or south of Waldoboro?
Newcastle,
That's
Bristol, and then because north of Bath is like Wiscasset. How you live?
Oh, okay. North. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Booth Bay's in there.
right.
You got to go through Booth Bay to, or at least past where.
But on Route 1, I mean, it's going to be 45 hour.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've played some games there, and they're going to play again tomorrow night. So, anyways, that's the other half of the draw in Class C North. Big upset, I would say, in Class B North tonight, and that is Lawrence knocking off Wyndham 35-20. That's a 6/3, and Wyndham's coming off a victory over Skowhegan last weekend.
Maybe
so
some momentum there.
Yeah, that's a huge win. What else do we have? Bonnie Eagle 52, Bangor 14. Foxcroft Academy 47, Oak Hill 6. Stearns 22, Madeline 14. That's in the 8-man small school semifinals. MDI won. I don't have a score, but MDI won in the 8-man large school semifinals, Northern Division-wise. And am I missing any that I wrote down here? Let me see. Lewiston 31, Edward Little 6. That's a big rivalry game. So they're starting to come in now as these games all started at about 7 o'clock tonight. So
and there are fewer and fewer games.
There are indeed.
All right. I want to remind you, coming up here on Ticket TV, again tomorrow, a couple of soccer games, one at Victory Field in Old Town involving the Old Town Coyote Girls, number 2 seed against number 7 Presque Isle. Those two teams split on the regular season. Then tomorrow night at 7 p.m., Skank taking on Bangor Christian at Cameron Stadium. Then on Monday, we'll be at Hampden Academy for MDI against John Bapst in a boys soccer matchup at 6. And then after that, a couple of weekends of football here on Ticket TV before we take a little breather and then tip it off in basketball on December 9th.
I mentioned Mount Desert Island they defeated Camden Hills 42-8, and they will host Waterville in the in the 8-man large school North Division final. Waterville defeated Morse 22-12, so it'll be Waterville at Mount Desert Island. Mount Desert Island 6-2 on the season, having a great year. Mark Shields back as the Trojans head coach, and done a nice job with that program. Getting off to a start where they lost 2 games by a total of 10 points. That's the only thing separating them from an undefeated season, and they'll have a chance to win a regional championship next week.
And a reminder, weekdays on Maine Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. It is the morning roast, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Brian Sullivan and company there. And then weekday afternoons on your ride home, it is The Drive from 4 to 6 p.m. And Ernie Clark earlier today made his Ernesto's.
Well, they've newly named Ernesto's So-So proclamation or prognostications. I can't even remember it now.
But you were rolling, and then you had a 9-7 week.
9-6, 60%.
Oh, 9-6. Excuse me. Yes.
And they want to kick me to the curb and start, mocking me.
Bounce back a week.
Yeah,
it used to be Surefire.
It used to be Surefire, and now it's So-So, and I don't know what comes after that, but we'll find out next weekend.
You'll make a comeback. All right, that's going to do it for our broadcast here tonight. I want to thank our crew, led by Nate Bailey, who directed our broadcast here tonight, Alex Mooney on the scoreboard, and our camera crew, Matt Cunha, Trinity Plord, and Nathan Welch. For my broadcast partner, Ernie Clark, Jim Churchill saying so long from Pottlefield. The final once again. The Hermon Hawks defeat the Hampden Academy Broncos in a Class C North quarterfinal by a score of 16-0. This has been Friday Night Football on Ticket TV.
High school sports are underway for the 2022-23 season, and C&K Variety in Hermon is ready to help you make it great. Order online or stop by C&K Variety this season for hand-tossed pizza, fresh pasta, sandwiches, salads, and more. Get everything you need in one place. The perfect pregame fuel or postgame treat. Serving the community for decades, we're living proof that incredible fast food doesn't have to come out of a microwave. Open 7 days a week, C&K Variety wishes good luck to all teams this season.
Every Maine winter brings its challenges, but one thing always remains the same. Having the right winter tires on your vehicle will get you and your family where you need to go safely. At Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer, you'll find the lowest prices on tires guaranteed. All the best brands for all the worst weather conditions. From alignments to brakes and everything else under the hood, Twin City Tire wants to help you have your safest winter yet. Find the perfect set of winter tires for your vehicle at Twin City Tire and Service, 609 Wilson Street, Brewer.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you, and with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities, and right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org. Creative Options, where it's all about choice.
Hammond Lumber Company is honored to have again been named one of the best places to work in Maine. Hammond Lumber recognizes the importance of employee satisfaction. They provide a positive workplace environment with opportunities to grow. Hammond has continued to grow too, with more team members across Maine and New Hampshire. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com. Hammond Lumber Company, proud to be one of the best places to work in Maine.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? When the forecast calls for nasty weather, all roads lead to down east. With Toyota's impressive lineup of 15 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles, you're sure to find a model and payment that's right for you. Don't see it on our lot? Here's the latest update on models arriving soon. Pre-order yours now for the fastest delivery. When Maine roads get messy, all roads lead to down east. Your four-wheel drive and all-wheel drive headquarters on Wilson Street in Brewer.
High school football on Ticket TV has been brought to you by Quirk Auto Group, Greenway Equipment, Brewer Redemption Center, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Pine Tree Solar, Next Home Experience, Northeast Driving School, Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, Dean's Detailing, Levesque Business Solutions, Bangor Window Shade and Drapery, Rebecca's Gift Shop, Height Family of Dealerships, Novus Glass, Firehouse Subs, County Physical Therapy, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals, Chase's Family Restaurant and Hideaway Lounge, and the Coach House Restaurant. High school soccer on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout, Comfort Shoes and More, Autumn of Life Home Care, The Fitch Company, The Corner Store, Smith & Lane Pressure Washing, Glenburn Landscape and Supply Company, Loring Job Corps, and Hildreth Street Automotive. Also presented by Down East Toyota, Twin City Tire, Blackfly Coffee Company, C&K Variety, Midcoast Denture Design, First National Bank, Creative Options, Kia Van Sickle, Napa Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber Company, and Mainly Eyes. High school football on Ticket TV is a production of Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket and Sportsnet Maine. Now let's get you out to your game next on